If you would like to get exclusive content updates, previews, and events, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notifications. Stay frosty, soldiers.
You can take this? Thought you'd be more intimidating.
Sabi mo hangout tayo, puro ka naman games eh.
Sabi ko naman kasi sa'yo, subukan mo to. Mag-i-enjoy ka, promise.
Hindi nga kasi ako gamer eh. Pero sige na nga, ngayon lang to ha. Wow! Anong gagawin natin dito?
Magkakampi tayo, tapos kalaban natin silang lahat. Kailangan sa huli, tayo lang matira, kaya dapat alert ka ha.
Lahat sila papatayin? Lahat?
Ganun na nga.
Hello!
Enjoy lang tayo, ha?
Time for the mission. Get ready.
Anong gagawin ko ngayon?
Sundin mo ako, kailangan na natin kumuha ng baril.
Okay.
Enemy spotted! First blood.
Uy! Ayos to ah! I'm hit!
May sniper! Nakahihil kita!
Thanks, Bestie.
Using adrenaline shot now.
Stay alert. Go, go, go! Nice! Subukan mo naman makatapang sa susunod! Konti na lang! Watch your six!
Only 2 teams left, getting close to victory.
Sa likod mo!
We have a winner.
See? Sabi kasi maganda, di ba?
Tara, isa pa!
Tara, tara! Start mo, start!
Sige.
Huntress. Just look around you. They are everywhere. They operate from the shadows, right under your noses. You have absolutely no idea what you're up against.
If you would like to get exclusive content updates, previews, and events, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notifications. Stay frosty, soldiers.
Bestie, sabi mo hangout tayo. Puro ka naman games eh.
Sabi ko naman kasi sa'yo, subukan mo to. Mag-i-enjoy ka, promise.
Hindi nga kasi ako gamer eh. Pero sige na nga. Sige lang to ah. Wow! Anong gagawin natin dito?
Magkakampi tayo, tapos kalaban natin silang lahat. Kailangan sa huli tayo lang matira, kaya dapat alert ka, ha?
Lahat sila papatayin? Lahat?
Ganun na nga.
Oh, hello!
Enjoy lang tayo, ha?
Time for the mission. Get ready.
Anong gagawin ko ngayon?
Sundin mo ako, kailangan na natin kumuha ng baril.
Okay.
Enemy spotted. First blood.
Uy! Ayos to ah! I'm hit!
May sniper! Nakahihil kita!
Thanks, Bestie.
Using adrenaline shot now.
Stay alert. Go, go, go! Nice! Subukan mo naman makatapos sa susunod! Konti na lang! Watch your six!
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
Sa likod mo!
GG!
We have a winner.
See? Sabi kasi maganda, di ba?
Tara, isa pa!
Tara, tara! Start mo, start!
Sige.
Good evening and welcome to the Valkyrie series. Right now, we are on day 4 of this matchup, and I am Neptune, the gentleman Garcia. Together with me is the amazing Cuckoo, and we will bring the commentary to you on tonight's battle.
Right, Neptune, good evening, everybody here in the Philippines, in Malaysia, and also in Singapore. It's going to be a really good night tonight, and it's going to be 4 matches again. We're going to have 2 PH versus PH, and then 2 MY versus SG. So this is a really interesting night, and right now we are in Garena's Call of Duty Mobile Valkyrie series. And Neptune, from the yesterday's matchups, do you see any of the teams that actually made a big impact? Who do you think made a big impact yesterday?
Well, so far, we had in there Velvet, who was able to catch up on the top spot of the matchup. So they went there despite of the one loss that they have. But speaking of teams, here are the qualified teams just to refresh your memory as who are playing tonight. So we have XDG LXIX, we have Sukeban, 21 Huntress, Velvet, Gaijin Invicta, Team Eve, NU Genesis, and AIM Artemis. And these ladies are here to bring the fight to you guys. So hopefully you are ready with the battles that we're going to see tonight.
Right, and like what you mentioned, Team Velvet made a really big impact last night, and they are now in the very top of this group stages. And before we actually talk about the standings, we're going to talk about the tournament format for this event. And we have here the group stages will happen with 8 teams round robin format. And once we get the 4 teams out of those 8 teams, the top 4 teams will be in double elimination in the playoffs. So whoever gets the top 4, which we do know already from yesterday, all they need to do now is to maintain their position. We do have from yesterday Neptune that we see the top 2 there, XDG and Velvet. Now we talk about here the prize pool. Neptune, go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's a total of $3,000 that is a stake for this tournament. So the queens will be taking $1,500, and then the second place will be going for 750, 500 for the third, and $250 for the fourth. So I guess this is why the teams are giving their all out in here because of the prize pool. Because multiplayer matches usually has cash in it, and that is why we have this. And also the Valkyrie series is a chance for these ladies to show off even the ladies has a fighting chance to go on tournaments just like this.
Yes, indeed. And these ladies are just showing us how good they are. They're actually might be even better than us playing Call of Duty Mobile, right, Neptune? So again, with that price pool, 3,000 USD, that's like here in the Philippines, that's over like 140,000 pesos, right? So you can buy a lot of stuff with that. But for the meantime, let's talk about here the standings here on week 1, day number 3. I'll go ahead with the bottom part here, Neptune. So Team Eve will start off at 8, and currently their win-lose record is 0-9, so they better get a win tonight. Sukeban on 7th place. The Lady Boss Girls, as I call it, 2-7, and tied with 21 Huntress at 6. And then 5th, we have NU Genesis with a 3-6 score.
And heading over to 4th, we have in here still maintaining their position, 6-3 on win-loss ratio. We have Gaijin Invicta in there a little bit ahead of them, 7-2. And the 2 teams who are tied right now, both on 8-1, is XDG LXIX and Velvet. And that is very exciting because so far we've seen these teams perform, and they did great. They did great on the last 3 days. But right now we're going to see who will be fighting for tonight. And for the first battle, it will be Sukeban and Team Velvet in here. They will be followed by Gaijin Invicta and AIM Artemis, and then 21 Huntress going against Team Eve, and NU Genesis going against XDG LXIX.
Well, for the schedule for tonight, I think there will be two games for me. That is a must-watch game. It's going to be the XDG LXIX NU Genesis, and at the same time would be Gaijin Invicta and AIM Artemis. They're kind of in that top middle portion of the standing. You know what I mean, Neptune. So I think that's for me the most watch games for tonight. But still, we're not taking down those two games from MY and SG. Sukeban showed us that they can actually fight against all these teams. And right now, they're going to be fighting against Team Velvet. And there you have it. We have Team Sukeban's lineup. We have here from the left to the right, we have Asuri, Moana, Meow, Sharon, Harley, and Caxon.
Yeah, so Sukeban are in here, and well, so far this night is really exciting because we have Malaysia going against Singapore, and that is two matches, like what you mentioned earlier, Malaysia and Singapore going against each other, and then two matches of Philippines against Philippines. And speaking of Singapore, here are Team Velvet, where we have Keiki, Elmo J, Vappy, Savella, NXBot, and Bloom. And from last night, so far, Elmo J and NXBot has shown us great battles and their great engagement on these fights. So hopefully we'll see more of them tonight.
Yes, indeed. And yesterday, NXBot actually got, I think, 2 or 3 MVP honors for each of the games from their game last night. And Elmo J and the others and the gang, we have here Vappy, Savella, Bloom, and Keiki supporting the cast here for Team Velvet. And right now, they're currently at top number 1. And right now, we see here the Team MVP player highlights that we have here. On the other side here, we have Velvet and NXBot is what I call her, and Azuri for Team Sukeban. When you look at the stats here, Neptune, seems like Azuri actually gets the kill or the death most compared to NXBot. And would that be actually a factor later on here, Neptune?
Well, I think all of these stats are a factor that will depend on their performance as well as their coordination. The way I'm looking at it, kills and assists in there from the side of NXBot just made her in a little bit of lead, or well, actually in a lead against these two MVPs, but I'm not counting out Azuri in here because like what we mentioned from the previous days, this is a team effort. So that's really, it's probably because you're rushing into too much to assist your teams, and that's why we have those stats. But right now, we're heading over to the ban maps and picks, and I think it's Team Velvet who won the coin toss in here, and I'm interested to see if they will be doing a repeat of their selection from the previous day, Cuckoo.
Yeah, definitely. And if we see again here, Team Velvet will actually have the chance here to pick 2 of the maps here out of the 3. Sukeban will pick map number 2. So we're just waiting right now, which will be the maps here for Hardpoint that will be banned, and then which will be the pick for Team Velvet. And we know Team Velvet, Neptune, they are good in firing range, remember? So looks like the ban is already on firing range. Looks like Sukeban actually did it. So let's see what will be the map now for Team Velvet.
Yeah, let's see what second choice they have, because the dominators of firing range are in here, and Sukeban knows that. That's why they pick those bans. And I'm thinking Sukeban or Team Velvet really don't like standoff. If I'm reading it correctly from the previous matches, Sukeban Team Velvet always bans standoff. But right now, here we go, Hardpoint on Summit. And we'll see interesting fights as who will be controlling hard points on this area.
Right, and now we're waiting on for map number 2, Search and Destroy mode. It's going to be a much different gameplay for all these ladies. And right now they are going to ban standoff and firing range. So we see the bans here for these two teams, and looks like they're banning the same maps for each modes. And we see here a crossfire for Team Sukeban.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they perform in their crossfire. So far, snipers are an advantage in here, and also those open buildings from the sides will give them their chance to hide and peek, and also to take those kills. So hopefully interesting battles will be shown in here. Crossfire, a classic map on Call of Duty Mobile. And there you go,
Yes.
another standoff and firing range ban in here from both teams. And Cuckoo,
Yeah, and actually, I was about to say that Sukeban, interesting pick here. Looks like Azuri from Team Sukeban. She will utilize a lot more of her sniping skills. We saw her from last night, Neptune, and we saw those sniping skills from Azuri. So let's see if she can go with the momentum that she had from last night. Now with Summit in domination, it is going to be interesting with the Bravo site. Who will be able to control the control room, Neptune, and I can see here that Team Velvet has a pattern as well with the maps. Looks like they're gonna try this time around, since these other teams already know that they're really good in firing range. Now they're gonna do a pattern here. They're gonna try Summit. Let's see what will be the outcome when we start this match, Neptune.
and here we go, the start of the game, 5 seconds before the hard point will be activated, and the teams are in here going in for the rush. So we're seeing the flank in here coming from Team Velvet as they go around, and there you go, Sukeban in there is going in for the first stand on this hard point. All they have to do is defend this control room as teams of Team Velvet slowly move in. Keiki right now is in here trying to look from behind just to make sure. Ooh! And the takedown in there on Keiki. And Sukeban doing a great job holding this hard point with 28 seconds remaining in here. All they have to do is bring up those scores. Don't die and leave the hard point behind. And I think they might take this game until the end, Cuckoo.
Yes, definitely. And before I actually proceed, I just noticed that the logos are actually kind of different here, Neptune. But anyways, hopefully the production will be able to fix that. But for the meantime, I think Team Sukeban had Team Velvet scouted really well right now, as they're leading the game in the first half of this hardpoint match. Let's see later on if they can continue on with this one. Miaochi down to just low HP, but she will try to recover here, and maybe try to push again. Now they have the hardpoint right now for Team Velvet, and looks like they're gonna try to do a comeback here against Team Sukeban.
So P2 has been activated, 35 seconds in here, and the contention. Oh, Sukeban is in there, still holding Sharon in there, still going on for those skills, just stepping in and out, not letting it go. But LMOJ in there will be taken by Azuri. I thought that would be a contention, but scores right now is going in favor of Team Velvet. It's slowly creeping in with only 13 seconds remaining on the clock before the next hard point. I think Team Velvet is on their way for a comeback, Cuckoo.
Yeah, most definitely, and they're actually able to defend this really well. All angles being defended by Team Velvet. Azuri takes down Keiki, but she will be taken out right away there by Team Velvet. Team Velvet has the next hard point as well, so this only means that they will take the lead, and like we saw there, Neptune, they are already in the lead with 55-50 score. LMOJ has the Sparrow action right now. All she needs to do is just make sure to get those hits coming.
Yeah, indeed. And the teams are rushing in on this area of the hard point, but we can't discount Sukeban just yet. They are in there contesting this hard point despite the war machine that has been let go. We have in there a dominating push by team or by Sukeban. And there you go. Right now we have a Team Velvet in here. I think they are getting the lead on the flank because it's a little bit too far. This next hard point is from end to end. So with only a few seconds, they need to take a lead into moving and getting those position in the spawn point will bring them near or closer to the next hard point. Gugu.
And you know what, Neptune? I think the problem here right now with Team Sukeban is their rotation is getting cut off by Team Velvet, and Team Velvet really doing well with gatekeeping these ladies coming from Team Sukeban, and right now they're having a hard time capturing the hard point over here. And there is also Sentry Gun inside. Sparrow kill here from Gaijin, trying to push in, but Anixbot will drop her down.
At this point of this battle, all the score streaks can be released, and it might be trouble for Team Sukeban in here as Team Velvet. After that thought that we have lost them from the first hard point, they are going in, but here comes a clear up by Harley with only 15 seconds remaining. I think they need to get ready to go back into P1 because the teams are in here who needs to get back on those points. We have Elmo J in here just cleaning it up, making sure they get more of the points, take advantage of the points that they can get before the next hard point is activated. Sharon is in here just waiting. Oh, the reload in there causing Sharon to go down. But the positioning of the rest of the teams in here, I think Sukeban has a great advantage on this P1. But here comes the Goliath being released and not yet taken down. The open area of the control room will be on the Team Velvet, and I think they are getting close, Goku, for a win.
Yeah, they're really getting close for a win here. If Team Sukeban cannot capture this hard point, they will lose this first matchup against Team Velvet. Team Velvet now down with only 9 more points, and looks like they're gonna win Neptune. What a way to do a comeback, an early comeback actually, because after that first hard point, Team Sukeban is basically lost. They don't know what to do anymore after that first hard point.
I think their strategy was lost, like what you mentioned, was lost, was broken after that, or after the second hard point. Though the control room is a little bit too near to the next, P1 is near to P2, it's Team Velvet who had a great hold of that cliff. So with narrow entrance from both sides, plus the drop off from above, it is easy to be contested right there from Team Velvet. And then when they go into P3, that's when they raked up onto the points. And here we go. We have the breakdown in here from the teams, and it is Vappy right here who will be the MVP of this match from the side of Team Velvet, as we have Azuri in there still on the high scores from the side of Sukeban. Cuckoo.
Right, and with this balanced gameplay here coming from Team Velvet, it's all about the balance here, Neptune. I mean, Team Velvet has to be the most balanced team here in this group stages. But for the other side, Azuri needs more support coming from her team. And like what you said on that third hard point, it basically went lost here for Team Sukeban. They didn't know what to do at that point. And going on to the fourth hard point, they didn't really rotate it early. And it was Team Velvet who did that. They got the third hard point for just a little bit, probably around 10 or maybe 5 seconds only. And then on the fourth hard point, it's all Team Velvet. So after that, going back to the control room, it's going to be a really hard task for Team Sukeban to take control of that. And that's basically why they lost that match against Team Velvet.
Yeah, it has been mentioned by AJ from the previous matches that the first hard point are usually the warm-up. So that was a warm-up from Team Velvet, and they were heated up until the second and up until the last part of that match. That is why they took that lead. But it's getting close. It was getting close. Sukeban is in there, really showed that they have what it takes. It's just that they need to get more coordination and map awareness, as well as time awareness to make sure that they go in on the correct hard point at the correct time. But right now, we are heading over to the next battle between these two teams, and hopefully, we will see different gameplays from these teams as we go in to search and destroy. Cuckoo.
Yeah, and right now, this is the second map of this first series that we have. Again, this is Team Velvet from Singapore, and we have Team Sukeban on the other side of Malaysia. And right now, we are starting Search and Destroy. And I think, you know what? I think Team Sukeban has a chance here because in that first moments in the hardpoint match, they were able to wipe out the Team Velvet, but looks like it's going to be the other way around, Neptune.
Yeah, we would like to be proven wrong, and there you go, the quick cleanup. And it is a 5-0 on the manpower in there, the 1-0 win from Team Velvet. And we'll have to see. Well, that will be the same on the second round. Now, the teams are in here. We have Sukeban on the attack position. So far, Team Velvet are doing great job on the defense, and this sniper position is a great spot for them. The smokes is a little bit too late, and there goes Meowji. Sharon there will be taken down. NX bot Elmo J has been taken down by Sharon as well, and we are now down to a 3-4 on the manpower. Now let's see. Sovella in here taking peeks. No shots has been made just yet, and let's see if the two snipers from Team Velvet will be able to make it against the 4 members of Sukeban right here. And here we go.
Yeah, right now, the
right
plant is underway for Harley, Neptune. And ooh, there you go. That's a really good plan, but no, Savella will stop Harley with that sniper shot. What a shot from her. Wow.
Yeah, I guess it's the anticipation. As soon as you make the plant, you will move away, and that is what they did. It is now a 3-on-2, and Team Velvet is now on the lead. It is Keiki in here who is that tease, but Keiki has been taken down by Caxton in there, and Sharon for the kill. It is now a 1v2. Bloom in there on the chopper, and the take back by Caxton, and there goes the point going in from the side of Sukeban.
And Team Sukeban's rotation, I really love how they rotated in that second round here in the Search and Destroy. They went with one player trying to bait the players of Team Velvet on the other side, and all 4 members have pushed. And look, they're doing it the same as what we have seen from the previous round, and let's see if they can do it again, Neptune.
Yeah, the information is in there, has been fed to the team. And here goes the thermite of Elmo J, identifying that there's someone in there, and Sharon will try to go into backup. We have one member in here. Harley has been taken down. The trophy system has been removed, and all they have to do is listen to those footsteps and check as to where the teams will be coming from. And here we go. This is the waiting game. I am hearing, the way I'm looking at it, they're listening to the footsteps, and no one is rushing in that quickly because they want to take that lead. Keiki right here. What a good position for a sniper. Just waiting, but I think the patience in there by Asuri will ensure that she leaves here. Oh, almost seen, but the Keiki wasn't able to go in for that fire. We have Elmo J in there for the kill, taking 2 ladies down from Sukeban. We'll have to see if there will be a third, or will Sukeban comes back in here and take them all from Team Velvet. Cuckoo.
Yeah, and looks like Caxton here hesitating and actually getting in, and now she will be seen by Team Velvet, and there's only going to be one player standing here. We have Asuri with a chopper. Let's see if she can actually use all the bullets for Team Velvet. 1 down. Bloom is out. Asuri gets out of that room, and NX bot. Oh, NX bot will actually get 2 more, or actually 3 more for Team Velvet. She's actually stuck here. Oh, another one. Asuri takes out Keiki. Let's see. Elmo J will stop her, and there you have it. Round number 3 will go to Team Velvet.
Elmo J is a little bit too quick on that SMG. That's why she was able to go around Azuri in there. But if that was not the case, Azuri might have taken down Elmo J in there. They might went into a 1v1. So I think the teams of Team Velvet will be... Ooh, the double kill from Sharon in there. Going in for the double. Azuri in there going in for the kill as well. Now, we'll have to see. I think this match might be going into Sukeban. So far, Sovella and Bloom, together with Keiki, who's waiting in here on Baker, will have to see. Trying to go for a wall bang, but no one has been hit just yet. Now, the formation, the 1-4 split of Sukeban is working. They are getting all the information as to where Team Velvet is coming from, and Bloom right now is in here. Will try to go in for the kill, and there you go, Bloom taking down Sharon in there, and it is now a 3-4. Now, will they go in for the rush this time as time is running out, or will they just wait for the teams to rush in and probably get the kill, Cuckoo?
And I love how Sharon actually did the fake push onto the A site, and then eventually the others went on the plant on B site. And right now, Team Velvet will have to really... I mean, they have really no choice here but to push now. Bloom here trying to push in. Harley's on the other side. Keiki noticing that, and now let's see if Keiki can actually do a clutch here, but no, she will be defeated here by Team Sukeban. Now it's going to be a 2-2 score. Like what I mentioned on Neptune, Sukeban can take it in these ladies from Team Velvet here and search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, I did say that Team Velvet is moving up, but I think they found their match, or Sukeban just found their play. It just so happened that from the previous days, they are hesitating on their strategies, but I think they are showing it in there as Sharon went in for the sniper hit. Gaijin right now is just in here listening for footsteps, and with the KRM, this might be deadly. And there you go, we have a Sharon in here trying to move up to get into the flank together with the rest of the teams, and we'll try to go for a peek. And Harley in there taking out NX Bot. Team Sukeban doing great job on the attack in here. No plan has been done just yet, but I think they are in the lead because there's already 3 remaining members from Team Velvet. Ooh! Sovella in there, right on the spot, the shot by the grenade, and there goes one girl from Sukeban, Cuckoo.
Yes, they're still on a 3v4 situation here, so still the advantage is on to Team Sukeban now with a 3v3. Keiki dropping Harley off from the kill feed there, and now they're actually on a standoff here. 2 players of Team Velvet, 2 players. Oh, Keiki got seen!
Yeah, and Azuri was doing a great job. So far, 6 frags already from Azuri. Gaijin is in here. Ooh, will be backstabbed by Bloom, and there you go. The bomb has been planted, but Bloom in there going in for the kill and the defusal. A little bit too late on the plant though, because Team Velvet was able to push in there. If they'd done that sooner, they might have a chance and probably just wait until the timer runs out, Cuckoo.
And you know what? With Team Velvet able to actually get 3 wins during the defensive side, and now they're on the attacking side, it's going to be painful here for Team Sukeban. Let's see if they can actually defend this well against a really good team like Team Velvet, as right now Team Velvet pushing in, but Sharon will be able to drop out Bloom, and now Gaijin also will do that trade-off. Keiki waiting right over there, dropping Sharon as well.
It is now a 2v4, still in favor of Team Velvet. Now Meowchi on the KRM and Harley in here on a QQ9. Keiki is just waiting. Oh, the take back by Elmo J, taking down Harley. Meowchi, no choice but to wait. Will be taken down, and the scores right now is 4-2.
Yeah, and Meowchi actually hesitated there. I think she got the KRM, if I'm not mistaken. But there you go. She got killed eventually. Now 4-2 lead. 2 more wins for Team Velvet, and they will get this search and destroy matchup against Team Sukeban. Again, still on the attacking side, is Team Velvet. They do have the advantage here, Neptune.
Yeah, indeed. And KK is doing great job on those snipes as well. And Sharon right now, well, we can't take out Sharon because so far Sharon has made 6 kills in here. And who will be taking down Sharon? Just taking peeks. And there's actually, there's no splits happening in here. We have all teams gathering up from Team Velvet. And there you go, Sovella on the kill against Sharon. One of the sniper has been taken out. Elmo J is in there trying to go in, but will not take the kill. 2 members in here from Sukeban just waiting for Elmo J to jump up. And there goes the bait. Will Elmo J take it? No, not yet. And Elmo J still struggling to make that frag, but no one is going in for the defense. No one is going around and helping Elmo J in there take them out. Caxton right now with the KRM will try to go in for that hit from the stairs, and Elmo J just don't want to show her face because she knows they're two in here. And there goes the fake plant coming from NX Spot. Ooh, Elmo J, the quick kill against Caxton in there, and might go for another. The bomb is being planted by NX Spot in here, and this might be trouble. The push, but the take back by Meowchi. It is now Sovella left in here. Pistol gameplay will try to go against 2 members. Sovella was able to go in against the kill of Harley, and Meowchi will be killed. We have in there Azuri right now and trying to rush in. The bomb is already on the side. Azuri is in here, needs to go in for the defuse, but I don't think there are enough time with 2 members in here from Team Velvet. They might be taking the win. Oh, Azuri in there, but NXBot was able to take them down.
And I love how the standoff for Elmo J, and I think that was Harley and Keiki over there in the downside. So she got the height advantage there, Neptune. So that's why she was able to actually psych out these 2 ladies that we have here. But then again, she was killed eventually. Now looks like our team Sukeban is going for a split defense here for A side and B side. But looks like the bomb will get planted here by NXBot already. You can go for it. You can go for it, girl.
Yeah, indeed. But I think it's the same defense that's been happening from the side of Sukeban. Now we'll have to see. The bomb is being planted right now. NXBot in there. And there you go, 43 seconds. And we have Caxen taking down Elmo J. We have Meowchi going solo right now, going against 4 members. And with the bomb on the ground, it might be difficult for Meowchi. Once again, with match point already in the favor of Team Velvet. We are just waiting for a clutch in here. And there you go. Bloom was able to take down Meowchi. And there goes the win. Team Velvet 6-2 on the scores.
And what a way to dominate that search and destroy round. I mean, we saw from the get-go, I mean, Team Velvet able to get three wins or 3 points already while they're on the defensive side. And even on the attacking side, they were totally dominating Team Sukeban there. Team Sukeban really didn't know how to defend the push of Team Velvet. I think Team Velvet was trying to do a split push as well, like 2 going at the B side and then 3 going at the A side, maybe trying to fake the push over there. But still, again, kudos to both teams. They tried their best, and now we see the post-game breakdown. We see here Elmo J, the MVP, and she got the double-digit kill here. 12 kills, 5 deaths, and 1 assist. And on the other hand, still Azuri carrying the team with 8 kills, 7 assists, and 7 deaths rather, and 0 assists.
Yeah, I mean, Elmo J still did a great job in there. That dance, the standoff in there, the 1v2. I'm quite surprised why they didn't flank or rotate in there. They just waited for Elmo J. But well, I guess that's them. That's their strategy. As we go in here, it is Summit right now that they will be fighting against, and this is Domination. Team Velvet going against Sukeban. Will this be a repeat of what happened on Hardpoint, or is Sukeban ready to go in for the fight against Team Velvet and dominating those points.
And I think it's going to be a repeat here for Team Sukeban versus Team Velvet. It's kind of like gonna be the hard point match wherein Team Velvet will be able to get the early lead against Team Sukeban. We're not really sure. I mean, we saw from the hard point match that Team Sukeban can only like capture the hard point in the control room. So on the Bravo site on domination, it is in the control room as well. So all they need to do is just probably focus on these points that I just mentioned here, and maybe Team Sukeban can get a win against Team Velvet.
Indeed, indeed. If they know their strategy onto the control room, they have a good hold on B. Now, all they have to do is probably stay on which side they are on, whether it's A or C. And here goes the game. We have in here Sukeban trying to go in on the top of control room in here. Will flank or will move in, rotate, but Alpha is already being taken by their side. Now Harley is in there. Oh, seeing one of Team Velvet in there. Will try for the defense. Thermite will not hit her, but with only 3 HP will be able to get away. Bravo right now is being taken slowly by Team Velvet, and Vappy doing great job on the defense. And there you go, the double capture from the side of Team Velvet. We have in there a game as Team Velvet needs to defend this both Bravo and Charlie in here and probably get an Alpha for a triple cap. What do you think, Cuckoo?
Well, right now, looks like Team Velvet is trying to secure the Bravo site right now in the control room. Look at how many players they have in there. They have like 3 or 4 players. However, Team Sukeban is now pushing in. They're trying to flank onto the other openings right inside the control room, but Team Velvet still wins just the defense that they have in the Bravo site.
I think Team Velvet has all the sites covered, as they know Sukeban will be spawning just from the A site in here. And I think Gaijin was able to rotate, and they will be going in for the capture. And Charlie, will this be successful for 3 members in here? And there you go, the double capture from the side of Sukeban. Alpha will be traded off by Team Velvet in here, and we are back to a double capture from Team Velvet.
And what a trade-off. What a beautiful trade-off here between these two teams. They noticed that Charlie will be taken by Team Sukeban, and what Velvet actually did, no, I'll get your Alpha instead.
Indeed. It's a smart move in there, because it's either they let go of Bravo and move to Charlie, but they went into Alpha instead. And there you go, another trade-off has been done. And what a great hold. Ooh, NX Spot has been taken down. Keiki is in there still holding the ground with the War Machine. And Bravo is still safe from the side of Team Velvet. Here comes Elmo J. Will try to go in for that spawn trap, but will be taken down by the Thermite. But here we go, a triple cap might be on the way. And here comes the triple cap, getting closer to the end of the first half. I think this half goes to Team Velvet as we read it, with only 4 scores remaining. And here we go. They go in for the push, and they go in for the kill. The first half goes to Team Velvet at this point.
And what a way to actually end that first half here on domination mode. They saw the opportunity. Team Velvet saw the opportunity on going for that triple cap, and they were able to get it done that quick before the timer ends here for our game. And right now we're on the second half here for domination round. Looks like they got their usual Alpha and Charlie. Let's see who wins in Bravo. What a play there by Elmo J. And Elmo J is just totally dominating right now with 3 kills already.
Yeah, I mean, Elmo J, knowing that as soon as Sukeban gets a hold of Charlie, she knows where they'll be coming out, and Elmo J was just waiting in there and will make those kills. But right now we have in here a double capture Alpha, slowly being taken back by Sukeban, but will not. I don't think. Oh, they will be successful in there. Charlie will be traded off once again. These girls are great in trading off those points, but I still give my comments, my kudos to Team Velvet as they give a great stronghold on Bravo flag in here.
Well, the only problem right now with Team Sukeban is the rotation that they have. They better do a better rotation here against Team Velvet, but again, just Team Velvet just limiting Team Sukeban from whatever they want to do. As you see here, you see NX Bot versus Meowchi. Meowchi doesn't know what to do there, just trying to get that alpha capture, going for that triple cap. Elmo J with the Sparrow. Oh.
And that was a repeat. I think that was a repeat of what happened from earlier for the first half of their triple cap. The Sparrow and the standoff is in there. Gaijin is in there trying to go in for the rush, but they have been trapped. They cannot go in from their cannot go out of from their spawn. Plus, we have Goliath in there just waiting for them to come out. Bappy right there going in for the push with that Sparrow, but will be taken back by Meowchi in there. Actually 2 kills with that Sparrow, but Keiki still holding on. Oh, Goliath is down as Azuri takes that kill, but here comes Azuri trying to go in for the push against A. Now the rotation right now that we're seeing, they go in across, but they don't go after B because Team Velvet has a great stronghold out there. And that is the point that they need to control. Like what we've said earlier, the control room controls the game, and that's why Team Velvet takes the win.
Right, and congratulations to Team Velvet getting 3 wins here over Team Sukeban. And I love how Team Sukeban is not really giving up, even though we saw there in the domination round, even though that they really had no choice anymore, even if they're losing, we saw that they're still trying to capture Charlie at the very end. And now we see here post-game breakdown between these two teams. Still on the Sukeban side, on the left side of our screens, we have Azuri still carrying the team with the MVP honors, and still on the other side, Elmo J with 25 frags. But again, what's more important here are the captured points. She has 4 and Azuri only had 2.
Yeah, I mean, you need to give kudos to Elmo J in there. Despite of the number of kills, she was able to get in those much capture. And as you can see, the balance in the captures from both teams in there really shows us that it's a coordination from each and every one of their team that gives them the success. And there you go, the 3-0 win of Team Velvet going against Sukeban. And yeah, Sukeban is in there, like what you mentioned earlier. They didn't give up. They didn't give up. Like we keep saying on this game, every time you go down, you always go up. You always stand up, and that's where the bawi comes from. And here we go, the highlights of the match, where the control room is really the controlling the game at this point, Kuku.
Yes, indeed. And like what we said, Team Sukeban had the early lead against Team Velvet, but Team Velvet found their groove. And once the groove gets starting, they will dance along the way, all in this map here in Summit. And now going into the map of Crossfire here in Search and Destroy, there was a point wherein we saw some really good stuff coming from Team Sukeban. We almost thought that they might win against Team Velvet, but again, once the switch happened, it's just all domination by Team Velvet.
Indeed, indeed. And this is where we see Team Velvet really take a control. As you can see, Elmo G in here just rushing, and every time she sees someone, goes in for the kill. This is what I'm talking about. How Elmo J waited for the capture on Charlie and anticipated where
Yeah,
uh,
she got 3 kills here,
Sukeban
right?
will be. Yeah, 3 kills, where Sukeban will be coming out. And that is what we call good anticipation and um what do you call this prediction as well.
Yeah, Elmo J really good with that pre-firing as well, trying to pre-fire, going from the outside of the control room, going to the inside, able to get 3 kills along the way. She was like at 17 kills already at that point, and going to the total that she had right now, we have 25, right? So again,
Yep.
Elmo J not just going for the frag kills, but she's also capturing, so it's kind of like an all around game for Elmo J, and that is something that these other teams, especially the PH teams and the other MYSG teams that we have here, that they need to scout and think about on what will be their plan or counter for Team Velvet. So now we're done. We're given the first donut for tonight, and now we're gonna move on to the first game. It's going to be a PH versus PH matchup between Gaijin Invicta and AIM Artemis. So I'm really
But
excited with
before,
that.
yeah, I'm really excited because PH and PH. I know the teams, the viewers in there, especially in the comments section, knowing the heart that we have for supporting our teams, might be battling it out. But here is the MVP for this game. It is Team Velvet in here, Vappy. With an average kill of 15, deaths of 10.5, and assists of 4, and an average score of 3,000. This is, if I'm not
Wow.
mistaken, Google, this is the
This is the
highest that
highest, I
we've seen
think.
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mentioned
this
last
is
night
the
it's
highest we've seen
2,000.
so far. Yeah,
Yeah,
2,800 was last night, right? That was the highest.
I believe so. And wow, Vappy in there dominating this fight. And well, that's an average score that everyone needs to beat on this match. So for those of you who aren't here, we've shown you several sides of this game. Now, don't forget, guys, we also have the Valkyrie honor that we need to check out. So we gave you Elmo J in there with the kills and the tactics. We have Vappy in there as our MVP. We have Azuri in there with the fighting, with the fighting heart, and hopefully you take those into consideration when you choose your Valkyrie honor. Now, all you have to do in there is type or comment hashtag Valkyrie and their name on the comment section, and here they are as your reference. Especially on the spelling, guys. So hopefully you get the spelling correct on choosing
Yep.
your Valkyrie honor, Cuckoo.
Yeah, definitely. You have to make sure that the spelling is correct, because if it's not, it's going to be invalid. So make sure you read the participants' names right now so that you can actually go for the vote. Again, for you to vote, again, it's hashtag Valkyrie and then the player name. So, for example, hashtag Valkyrie. I'll go with, on this one, Vappy. I'll go with Vappy since she was the MVP earlier. So, again, let us know your favorite player by voting them for the Valkyrie Honor Award in the comment section below. Again, this is the MVP award, kind of like for the Valkyrie series, and the winner will be announced in the live stream. I think it's going to be in the second week of the series, and I think the reward is not yet announced yet. So again, vote for your favorite player in this tournament right now, guys.
Yes, indeed. And well, though it's not announced, we still have a few more days for the group stages. So there's plenty of chances for your vote for your favorite player to be selected. So keep those comments coming, guys. And right now, we have just ended the first half of or the first battle of this match. So Cuckoo, we mentioned we're excited on both the PH battle that we are going to see on the next fight, and hopefully you are. But we are going in for a quick break. That will be 3 minutes for us to relax, to lower the heat because the heated battle that we have earlier that we've seen really it's a hot fight, but we are going for a quick break and we'll be back after 3 minutes. So hope you stay in there. Keep those hashtag coming while we go on a break. So we'll be back.
Think you can take this? Thought you'd be more intimidating.
Bestie, sabi mo hangout tayo. Puro ka naman games eh.
Sabi ko naman kasi sa'yo, subukan mo to. Mag-i-enjoy ka, promise.
Hindi nga kasi ako gamer eh. Pero sige na nga. Ngayon lang to ah. Wow! Anong gagawin natin dito?
Magkakampi tayo, tapos kalaban natin silang lahat. Kailangan sa huli tayo lang matira, kaya dapat alert ka.
Lahat sila papatayin? Lahat?
Ganun na nga.
Hello!
Enjoy lang tayo, ah!
Time for the mission. Get ready.
Anong gagawin ko ngayon?
Sundin mo ako, kailangan na natin kumuha ng baril.
Okay.
Enemy spotted. First blood.
Uy! Ayos to ah! I'm hit!
May sniper! Nakahihil kita!
Thanks, Bestie.
Using adrenaline shot now.
Stay alert. Go, go, go! Nice! Subukan mo naman makatapos sa susunod! Konti na lang! Watch your six!
Only 2 teams left, getting close to victory.
Sa likod mo!
GG!
We have a winner.
See? Sabi kasi maganda, di ba?
Tara, isa pa!
Tara, tara! Start mo, start!
Sige.
Hello, guys. Welcome back here to Garena's Call of Duty Mobile Valkyrie series, day number 4. My name is Cuckoo TV, and I am with the Neptune Gentleman Gaming on my side here. And we are back here, and we're going to wait on for match number 2, or series number 2. It's going to be Philippines versus Philippines. So earlier, Neptune, we saw Malaysia getting beaten by the team from Singapore. Let's see who wins this time around. It's going to be Civil War, Neptune. What do you think, Neptune? What will happen in this one?
Well, I really couldn't say. Because so far this is a 4th day, and we've seen a 0-3 in there from Sukeban and Team Velvet. So far, Team Velvet has remained consistent. So the question is, will Aim Artemis do the same for their consistency, or probably Gaijin Invicta will be able to pull up a few things in there that Aim Artemis are not aware of. So Philippines versus Philippines, it's a really hard, and these teams as well is what do you call this? They have their fight in there, and really can tell who will go in for the win. But hopefully, they give us a great show, because in here from the side of Gaijin Invicta, we have Devi, Rose, Mia, Tokyo, and Ellen, and I'm seeing that they are ready to go in this battle, Cuckoo.
Yes, they are ready indeed. And look at Rosie right now, just trying to take a shot at us in the screen. And we saw this team yesterday, Neptune, and they actually got a 3-0 win against Team Eve. Team Eve currently down in the bottom side of our standing, so it might be an easy win for Gaijin Invicta, but it's still, again, they're now going to be battling now with Team AIM Artemis, and we saw them against NU Genesis, as we see here, Muji, Azri, Scarlet, Isa, Kimmy, and Sammy. And if you remember, Neptune, last night, all I think it's all or like not all PH teams, they kind of like get disconnected. Like one player gets disconnected at the very end of each game mode. So let's
Mhm.
see if they already had fixed that one. And let's see now the team MVP player highlights for each teams. And like what I said for Gaijin Invicta, Mia, their best player right now against Isa from AIM Genesis. And if you look at the average kill, death, and assist, it's kind of like almost the same, but Mia is leading with the kills, and then on the other side, Isa is leading with the average death and assist. So a really close battle here between the two of the MVPs from both teams.
Yeah, indeed. And Gaijin Invicta really has shown us a great battle, as well as AIM Artemis. Where right now, hopefully, they have those fighting gloves on, because I took off my fighting goggles. Where right now we're going to see the maps and bands in here. As we see, we have Gaijin Invicta, who won the coin toss, and they will be going in for the first ban and the first and third map of this match. So Raid in there will be banned by Gaijin Invicta, as AIM Artemis bans Crossfire, and Standoff will be their first map for Hardpoint.
And actually, Neptune, Standoff is actually a map that AIM Artemis played last night, and they actually had a hard time against
Mhm.
Team NU Genesis. So maybe Gaijin Invicta saw something in that game, and looks like they are gonna do something against this team, and might be able to get the win on map number 1. We'll see about that once we start the game. Now on map number 2, AIM Artemis will do the pick, and let's see if it's going to be a firing range again, because yesterday they picked firing range, and there you go, Neptune. I told you.
Yep. It is a firing range in there for AIM Artemis. And we mentioned standoff for Gaijin Invicta. If you look back on day number 2, that is where they took the win against Team Velvet. So I think Gaijin Invicta is confident on this map the same way as AIM Artemis is confident on a firing range. So the queens of standoff and the queens of firing range are in here. And here goes the third pick for domination. Crossfire and standoff has been banned, and we have Summit in there for domination. I'm really interested, because this is a good way to compare the previous match against this one. Both will be happening on Summit, Cuckoo.
Yeah, it's really intriguing for map number 3 that Gaijin Invicta picked Summit, and from last night, AIM Artemis actually won in Summit. So I'm not really sure what Gaijin Invicta is doing right now here with the map picks. Again, sometimes whenever you pick your maps, it basically is an advantage for you. And also remember, Neptune, last night, Mia with that nuke. We actually thought, you know what, guys? I mean, on the live right now, we actually thought that our screens actually lagged. Like sometimes it
Yeah.
does lag, but we just didn't know what happened until we saw on the kill feed that it was a nuke. So we're sorry if we're not able to call that one out really well, but hopefully this time around we will be able to do so as we start match number 1 here, map number 1 between Gaijin Invicta versus AIM Artemis. Neptune, go ahead.
And here we go as we see the flank in there from our team. Hardpoint is in here on the hotel yard, and Muji has already have this roof. We have AIM Artemis already dominating this with 9 points on their sides. Tokyo has been taken down in there. So this is more of how you will rotate and avoid any shots coming from above of this hotel. Mia right now is in here trying to get back on those scores. We have a 13 right now, and what a good rotation from the side of Gaijin Invicta. Unfortunately, the hard point has been contested and has been taken by Azri in there, and here comes Tokyo going in for the double kill, and Ellen in there and follow up, and they take it back. So it's more of a back and forth in here, Cuckoo, on those first hard point as we go in on P2 as the time runs out in here, Cuckoo.
And Tokyo really wants it. Just killing bodies right now here for Team AIM Artemis. And right now, AIM Artemis not able to actually get onto the next hard point as soon as they can. Now, they're going to be gate kept here by Mia. And remember Mia from last night, Neptune. Let's see if she can do it again.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how Mia does it. If she does, and I really want to see another nuke, to be honest. That was the first time that I've seen a nuke on a tournament in here in Garena Call of Duty Mobile. But here comes the push by AIM Artemis, and I think they're having trouble to go in and infiltrate the defense of Gaijin Invicta. Rosie is in here from above. Wasn't able to go in because of the thermite stop, and Rosie for the kill against the push of Sammy. Now, we will be going into the next hard point in here in a few seconds, and I think Gaijin Invicta already have their hold of the situation. So far, AIM Artemis is also rushing in, going in on the long turnaround, but let's see as to who will take this point this time.
Well, let's go ahead and see as AIM Artemis able to actually take control now of this third hard point, but still they're being challenged here by Gaijin Invicta, and Gaijin Invicta looks like AIM Sammy trying to get that kill going in, and ooh, what a nice one there coming from Sammy, but then again, still they're not losing this one. They need to push even more, Neptune.
Yeah, and when we thought AIM Artemis was able to take that hold earlier, they were taken back by Gaijin and stopped by that deployable shield. But right now, it is a battle, and Gaijin once again was able to dominate with 4 members in here. All they have to do is stay in the roof and probably take control of their perimeters to ensure that they get all those points. 10 seconds remaining before they get to the next hard point. AIM Artemis right now going for the push. One goes in first and the rest follows, and we have in here, it is 5 seconds remaining. Most of the members of AIM Artemis are already in place, and I think they can hold this and probably get back on the scores, Cuckoo.
Yeah, definitely, and this bakery now, where AIM Artemis able to actually take control, now being taken advantage now by Gaijin Invicta. Now we still have 40 seconds left at this hard point. Sammy with this war machine not able to actually provide much help, and now let's see if Ellen can actually, they are able to actually defend this really well. However, there's someone right inside already. Now Mia going out. Mia will be dropped by Sammy though.
Yeah, indeed, and Mia doing great job in there before being taken out. So far, Gaijin Invicta has great hiding spots in here inside this hard point. A few of their members, as you can see, Ellen in here, what a good point, and I think there's a deployable shield in there just behind her. That is why she's confident not to turn around. Scores right now is already on 133 to 56, and from the way I'm looking at it, this might be a game by Gaijin Invicta, but there's no chance for AIM Artemis to give up that easily. We have Tokyo in here going for the dance and the takedown against Kimmy. And we have in here Tokyo, another kill on the KRM. Isa bringing down the cluster strike. But I think the teams are in here will be taking this hard point now. Gaijin Invicta, I believe they will be taking it back that quickly. As you can see, Goku, it's quite easy for Gaijin Invicta to take back those hard points because they have good positions and the rotations in here, and that is why they went in and took the win with more than half of the scores.
Yes, and you know what? That cluster strike being done by both of the teams, I think there was like a 5-second delay for the other team to put their cluster strike. It actually benefited them. It was Gaijin Invicta. It benefited their team, and now they got the win against AIM Artemis. Now AIM Artemis, they will move on to search and destroy. They will have to think on how they will defeat this team here in a different game mode. But for the meantime, let's take a look at the post-game breakdown, as on the Gaijin side, Devi will be the MVP. On the other side, it will be Isa for AIM Artemis.
I mean, Devi stepping up right now, and we've seen Mia in there do some great kills and holds as well. But right now, it is Devi who take the top spot in here. Now, there you go, 150 to 66 on the first map or first mode on hardpoint, and well, I think it is standoff. The real identifier here is Gaijin Invicta knows the map that well. Now let's see how well they can go against AIM Artemis, as this is a pick of their teams of AIM Artemis on the firing range. So that is the question. Will it be a home court advantage, or will they be able to show the skills for this fight?
I think AIM Artemis rather is actually comfortable with this map. They started off with this map last night, and right now they were able to get the pick for firing range. And I want to actually highlight as well Ellen from the hardpoint match. Like what you said, she was really confident on just staying in that 1 point. But for the meantime, guys, we are now going to start with map number 2. Again, this is Gaijin Invicta versus AIM Artemis. Search and destroy. On the attacking side is AIM Artemis.
So Rosie right now getting a strong hold of this side, long A, but no one has been taken out just yet. The split push in there, 2 to 3 from the side of Gaijin Invicta. Hopefully they'll be able to make that defense well, as Sammy in there will try to go in together with the rest of the teams. I think this is they're just waiting. They are just waiting for a chance to take a kill before they go in for an actual push. So Sammy holds the bomb for the team of AIM Artemis, and there you go. We have a thermite being thrown, giving Rosie that information. As we right now, also on a sniper. No one has been seen just yet. Muji is waiting around, but there goes Kimmy for the corner kill, and I think this is it. That is a trigger for them, but Mia was able to take down Muji in there. One girl taken down already. Oh, 2 teams already in there with, or 2 kills already from both teams. Debbie a little bit too slow on the push. Now the thing is,
what a nice
AIM
trade-off
Artemis
here, actually, from these 2 teams, Neptune, and right now Devi now trying to push in with a chopper, now planting the bomb here for Team AIM Artemis. It is successful. Now they're gonna have to also think on defeating the enemies and defusing the bomb. Let's see how Gaijin Invicta will do this, as Devi with the chopper able to drop Isa down. It's going to be a 2v2 situation, Neptune. Who will win this one?
Enemy contact.
Well, Devi right now is going for the push, but unable to see the ones from the side. It is Azri in there, but Ellen goes in for the trade-off. It's a 1v1. The dance is on. Ellen and Azri was the time. 13 seconds. Will Aim Artemis be able to go in for the kill? And there you go. Azri in there went in for the kill before. I think they're also lost in time in there from this side of Gaijin Invicta, so that made it Aim Artemis confident to go in for that push, Cuckoo.
Right, and what a nice way to do the distraction gameplay there for Team Aim Artemis, able to actually distract Ellen. Ellen didn't really know what to do there. She was stuck on what she will do. She will do the defusal. Ooh, nice play there coming from both of the teams, and right now Aim Artemis is actually down to one player left standing. Issa will try to defend against 3 players from Gaijin Invicta. She will get pushed here, most definitely Neptune.
Yeah, well, Issa right now with the Banner War, a meta of this gameplay, but with this great enough against Tokyo, and there you go, Tokyo has been taken down. Issa just waiting, and the bomb is on the ground. It has been taken, picked up, and switching over. Rosie has been heard. I think Rosie will try to go in, and the Karambit kill, taking down Issa in there. A bold move on that melee.
Yeah, what a melee finish there coming from Team Gaijin Invicta. So this only means that they can really get at it with Aim Artemis. I mean, now we know for a fact they won the first round, but right now, still on the attacking side is Aim Artemis still pushing the B side is what they're doing.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, the split that they have in there, as soon as they get information, they go all in, and everyone from Aim Artemis are in here. Sammy will be taken down in there. Rosie killing Muji in there on the snipes, and Kimi is the only one remaining, going one-on-one against Debbie. And what a kill! 2 kills, if I'm not mistaken, from Debbie at that point. Ooh, what an interesting play from Gaijin Invicta in this game.
And what a chopper gameplay there coming from Debbie, able to slide in and able to get the last kill for Aim Artemis. And right now, looks like they're gonna try to go to the A side, but looks like Aim Artemis rather is actually gonna try to go for that push and go for the plant now.
Yeah, I mean, they failed several times on the B push. So right now they're going in for A and successful plant in there. And the question is, will Gaijin be able to defend them with 3 members from their side? Mia in there trying to go in, looking for anyone to take down, and I think they've heard. But Ellen right now going for the push on the White Warehouse. One girl has been taken down. Sammy in there will go for the comeback against Ellen. It is now a 2v3. Debbie on the chopper gameplay. It's now 2v2, and Debbie will be missing that shot. Sammy for the kill, and Mia has taken down as well. Scores right now, very interesting, balancing it off back and forth, Cuckoo.
Yeah, it is back and forth. It is kind of like the Velvet versus Sukeban earlier on. So let's see. Once the switch happens, Neptune, we will see if Aim Artemis can actually defend this. But now, ooh, a trade-off there coming from either of the teams. It's a 4v4 situation. Looks like they're going to try to go for the push at the A side and go for the plant. And now Sammy will successfully be able to do so. Oh, what a shot!
Rosie in there for that flick, and Debbie right now will try to go for the follow-up, but Sammy will go for the backstab. There goes Ellen for the kill against Sammy. A trade-off of kills in there as well. Issa being stuck will try to go in for the slide in there against Mia, but will be taken out, and the bomb will be defused. This is getting interesting as the teams or the sides will be switching, and this is where we'll see if it will differ who's on the attacker or who's on the defense, Cuckoo.
Right, and things are getting hot and hot as Azri. Oh my goodness, what a shot there. On to Tokyo, Gaijin, and right now they're actually going to push the A side here. AIM Kimmy will be dropped by Ellen. Let's see if AIM Artemis can try to go for the push at A side to defuse the bomb. Another one from Asri. Neptune, what a shot from this girl. Wow.
Yeah, I think AIM Artemis is very good on the defense right now. They know where to look at. They know when to point and shoot. And Isa in there going for the kill. It's now left to Devi right now. Once again in the chopper. And not quite sure if she will be able to take it. And there you go. Defusal coming from Asri in there. And I guess it is evident in here. We have AIM Artemis, who is great on the defense with those snipes and those back-to-back kills. We'll have to see. It might be trouble for Gaijin Invicta right here, Cuckoo.
Yeah, and Asri deserves that defusal. Asri just sniped her way out of that round, and right now still, actually it's gonna be a different way around here for Gaijin. Gaijin now pushing at the B side. Uchi got surprised there. Sammy trying to defend the B side, but now looks like they're gonna try to gatekeep and plant the bomb. Ellen will be the ones planting the bomb here for Gaijin and Invicta. Let's see how AIM Artemis will be able to do this with 2 players left standing, only 1 standing here in Neptune. And there you go, Tokyo with a slide, with the push, with the win. 4-3. It is a really close one here, Neptune.
I think these girls are really proving us wrong. As soon as we make a call that they will be taking the advantage, they prove us wrong. They go in for the other side and take the win. So we're back on a back and forth gameplay in here on the points, but the question is, will this remain the same? Because we're getting close, 4-3 with only 2 points remaining from the side of Gaijin Invicta. Ellen in there for the double kill, and Issa was able to go in for the kill as well. Sammy will be taken down in there on a pistol gameplay, and what a kill by Devi. Quick finish in there from the side of Gaijin Invicta, and I think they're in for the win, Cuckoo.
Yeah, it looks like Gaijin Invicta is going for that mind games here. Trying to start off with the A plant, and now look at them right now. Pushing at the B side, but looks like Team AIM Artemis is already aware of what's happening. Looks like they're going to try to defend this, and let's see if they can win this, or will it be a match point for Gaijin?
Well, Muji has already been taken down, and that might be trouble for AIM Artemis in here. And Tokyo will be traded in there. Isa, another kill against Devi. And we have Ellen right now, who might be in trouble, will be taken down by Isa once again. And Mia in here. Well, we'll have to see if Mia has what it takes to clutch this against 3 members of AIM Artemis. As we know, Mia has the skills to kill. But the question is, with no respawn in here and being alone, a 1v3 might be integral for their win. And now, Mia moving in slowly, will be sighting. The push against Asri in there. Asri was not moving. Here comes Mia going in for the slide. Asri, or Kimmy, has been taken down, and it's now left to a 1v1, and Mia was able to take that clutch. And there you go. That is what I'm talking about. That is how you get that clutch. That is why she got that nuke. And that is why Gaijin Invicta is winning these games.
Well, Mia just showed us that the 3v1 is still possible. And I know we didn't see the nuke of Mia, but we saw there a 3v1 situation gameplay. And you can clip that out, guys, on the live comment section. Clip that out for Mia. You can send her to her Facebook gaming page. But for the meantime, Neptune, that was a really close battle between these 2 ladies' team, Gaijin Invicta and AIM Artemis. Unfortunately for AIM Artemis, they won't be able to get that search and destroy win. Now we're going to move on to the post-game breakdown. First, let's see who actually got the better of that engagement in that search and destroy. It is Devi, or for Team Gaijin Invicta, 12 kills, 6 deaths, and 4 assists. And for Team AIM Artemis, Asri, we saw the snipes coming from Azri with 7
Yep.
kills, 7 deaths, and 0 assists. Unfortunately, I don't see the last member there, so I think she got disconnected already.
Yeah, I think it's the last part. That one first kill from the clutch from Mia. I think that is that part because she was not moving, she was not defending at that point. But regardless of whether it is she was disconnected at that moment, well, hopefully it doesn't happen moving forward, guys. So make sure the players in here get great connections, but because good connection, especially on mobile games just like this, is really an advantage for your team. So we go into the summit map on domination, and we'll have to see if Gaijin Invicta has what it takes to go for a 3-0, or will aim Artemis come back in here and take 1 point from this game. And I'm really interested. Another summit map on domination. I'd like to see how they work this out, Cuckoo.
Yeah, let's see how they work this out. You mentioned on the previous series that we had after that the Alpha and Charlie site. It's the Bravo site, which is really important, integral for this domination match here in Summit. Whoever takes that one first will get the advantage, and it's just a matter of how they will defend the Bravo, or probably say we'll go for Alpha and Bravo, then let's see if we can go with Charlie for that triple cap. And these ladies has the capability to actually do that, as we now start map number 3, guys, between AIM Artemis and Gaijin Invicta. Go ahead, Neptune.
And here we go. The game begins. The flank of AIM Artemis in here, trying to block off anyone who might be coming in from Charlie in here. And I think this is a quick take back of Charlie as Sammy goes in for the rush. So Bravo is being taken by Gaijin Invicta in there slowly, but knowing that someone is rushing Charlie, they backed off. And I think AIM Artemis is going in for this quick mind game. And Alpha will be let go. So Alpha and Charlie has been taken already by Gaijin Invicta. Bravo right there, slowly being taken, but AIM Artemis, that might be trouble for their team. And the take back of Charlie in there will be an advantage again. Mia is in here. I think Mia is just waiting for someone to peek out, as we have Ellen already controlling the Bravo side. And the trade-off of Alpha and Charlie is in here. Unfortunately, Bravo will be taken by the side of Gaijin Invicta. And here, this is where we start counting, because this is where the scores will be going from one side of this game, Cuckoo.
Yes, definitely right now, Gaijin Invicta leading this with Bravo and Charlie now in their hands, as AIM Artemis is still having a really hard time trying to battle against Team Gaijin Invicta. Tokyo with a Sparrow, able to actually get one. Will try to actually get Alpha for a triple cap, but looks like Bravo, they actually left Bravo here. No one was actually defending it, and they need to actually get a little bit of that from Team AIM Artemis.
Indeed, I mean, they need to control Bravo in there. It doesn't matter if they, I think it doesn't matter really that much if they get a triple cap. It will be a great advantage, but if they control 2 points, that would be more what do you call this, efficient at this point. But Tokyo right now trying to go in for the flank. Muji will be sighted in there, trying to go and take down that UAV, but Tokyo will be killed. And Isa right now taking down Rosie, and Charlie slowly being captured but will be stopped in there. So Tokyo is on the run. Muji will be taken down. Tokyo in there, another kill, and trying to go in defend Bravo once again. As you can see, Tokyo, the rotation of Tokyo going in from one site to another. That was a great play from her, because that will be that will indicate that they will take the win. Charlie is being taken slowly in here for a triple cap, and this might be it. We are going in almost at the end of the first half with only 2 points remaining, and Gaijin and Invicta will take this half.
Ready up.
And you know what? Tokyo there, around the very end of that first half, just spamming that kill feed. She was just killing everybody who comes along her way. And again, what a nice play there coming from Tokyo. Now, second half is up. Still, Gaijin Invicta leading with 75 points, 38 for AIM Artemis. Let's see how AIM Artemis can actually do a comeback here.
Yeah, I mean, if AIM Artemis will be able to go for that double capture that they're planning right now, hopefully they don't intend to go for an early triple cap because they need to take Bravo right ahead in here. But Via is trying to stop them. Ooh, that was 2 kills in there before being taken down. Mia is still on fire, and here comes Rosie going in on this control room in here and have sights on AIM Artemis. Rosie right now, 1 takedown. Will this be another? No! Debbie in there going in, or Isa going in for the kill against Rosie, and Debbie going in against Muji, and Sammy will be taken down as well. Elin is in here going in with the defender gameplay, or with the transformable shield gameplay, trying to get Bravo in. There you go, the triple cap in here from side of Gaijin Invicta, and Cuckoo, this might be it if they keep this on.
Yeah, and you know what? Gaijin Invicta found their groove already in this domination match in Summit. And remember, Gaijin Invicta actually was the one who picked this map as well. So again, it is advantage onto them, and it looks like they're just dominating this domination match. No pun intended, Neptune. But yeah, they are almost about to win this with just less than 50 points left. And now VTOL is underway for me. VTOL, not a nuke though.
Yeah, VTOL is good enough, but so far it's still in the air. What we've seen previously, it needs to be taken down at least 3 seconds, otherwise it will be trouble for their team. And right now we have in here getting close to a finals, or for the end of this match. Charlie was let go in there as the Bravo and Alpha was triggered to be taken by AIM Artemis. And here comes Emoji with that Goliath. Is there enough time for them to go in for a triple cap and take back the scores, or will that be it for AIM Artemis? Because Gaijin Invicta still has Tokyo in there, who has already 21 kills, and Mia with 26 kills, Cuckoo.
And you know what? Mia actually did a cluster strike on Bravo. That would delay things up for AIM Artemis to actually be able to capture that. What a good play there coming from Mia. And right now still, they have 2 captured sites, Bravo and Charlie. And looks like they're gonna win. They are gonna win this matchup against AIM Artemis. AIM Artemis just really having a bad time right now.
Yeah, I mean, AIM Artemis are in here. They can still fight. They can fight, to be honest. It just so happens they're lost for time as well as a loss for strategy. They did well in the first part of that game. It's the loss. It's the loss of the first half that I think went in for their fall down in there, because the scores was not coming in from the side of AIM Artemis. It's halfway through, 75 to 150 on the scores, and that's a huge lead when it comes to domination.
Right, and Gaijin Invicta just showing us why they are a much better team against AIM Artemis. As we see now, the post-game breakdown between these two teams here in Domination. For AIM, we have Kimmy for the MVP honors on their side, and then on the Gaijin side, we have Tokyo. And there's a lot of highlights for Tokyo in that Summit Domination match. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean,
Neptune, right?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, there's a lot of instances wherein she had those kills, and there goes the 3-0 for the side of Gaijin Invicta. So hopefully you have you add Tokyo in there as one of your favorites, because she's shown us great plays in there, and being the MVP on that domination match, and also that play on that match. You can put her on the hashtag or hashtag Valkyrie Tokyo, for your Valkyrie honors, if you see that she has the chance to go for the MVP, or if she deserves to go for the Valkyrie honor award.
Yeah, and before we actually go through the Valkyrie Honor Award, we will actually try to check out the highlights of all of the maps that we just had here in this series. And by the way, this is the second donut for tonight. And now we see here Mia trying to defend that first hard point here in the hotel yard as we trying to push in, going into that hotel yard. We saw in this matchup here, Neptune, that we saw a bit of highlights for AIM Artemis. I thought that they have a chance here, but unfortunately, Gaijin and Invicta, like after that first hard point, on the second hard point, they just went all the way to the win.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. I mean, there's a lot of chances in there for AIM Artemis to be able to take over those hard points. It's just that AIM Artemis had those power positions in there and was able to block off most of AIM Artemis from taking, especially this area of this game, or this part of this game, because there's only two entrances, the roof and that stairs. So stairs has been blocked off, and it gave them difficult time to go in for the roof or for the windows. And here comes Sammy in there trying to clear up that hard point with that war machine, but still wasn't able to do so. And Tokyo was really doing some damage together with Devi in there in this game.
And she's really good. Tokyo is really good with that KRM. We saw highlights coming from the hardpoint match. We saw highlights as well coming into the domination match. So again, really, really nice for Tokyo, trying to flex her KRM gameplay. Now in the search and destroy match, we actually saw kind of like a bit of the first series here, wherein it's going to be a really close matchup in the very first half of this this matchup here in this game mode. But then again, once the switch happens, then you would see who's the better team, because what Gaijin and Invicta did here is, once the switch happened, they try to go for the A site, and then after that, after I think one or two A sites push, they went onto the B side altogether. They didn't really care about the B side or the A side anymore. So all B side push until the very end, and we will see here the highlight of Mia, wherein she will be able to get 3 kills and get that clutch. They call it the clutch cod.
The clutch cod. And there you go. That was a highlight from Mia in there. And yeah, you did mention once the trade off or the switch off, the switch was in there, it just snowballed from the side of Gaijin Invicta. They didn't go in for Alpha because that's where they got the 2 loss from that game, from Search and Destroy. And this is where Tokyo goes in, turns around, strolls. Actually, she's just strolling in here, going in for those kills. This is where she got control of Bravo and Charlie at the same time. That rotation that we've seen from Tokyo, I think that is one way that you can take Bravo and Charlie, or cover it, guard Bravo and Charlie.
Yeah, and that was the highlight for Tokyo here in domination. Just running down and just swiping out everybody from Team AIM that she sees. And again, what a play coming from team. I mean, it's not just the individual play, Neptune. It's all about the team play as well. So the supporting cast, again, kudos to you as well, because without you, I mean, Tokyo and the others won't be able to get this win.
Indeed, indeed. And this is where Mia lets go of the VTOL, stays in there. No one, or it was a little bit too late before it has been taken down. And here comes Mia once again on the MVP, average kill of 17.33, a low death in there, and assists of 8.33 with average score of 25.72 in here. Mia does her job on this game. So hopefully you take that in consideration for your Valkyrie Honor Award. So keep those hashtags coming in, and hopefully Mia is part of your vote.
Yeah, definitely keep Mia in your Valkyrie Honor Award. Hashtag Mia, or probably Tokyo as well, because we saw a lot of highlights from her. So again, congratulations to Gaijin Invicta getting a win here against Team AIM Artemis. This would only mean that they might be or they might have a chance here to get top number 2 until we wait on when Team XDG plays. Because if, say, for example, with it, later on at the very end of this live stream, we see XDG plays and they got beaten by NU Genesis, they will get go down in the standings. And again, Gaijin Invicta right now, just right there, just right below Team Velvet.
Yeah. Indeed. And well, we've seen great fights in there from the second matchup of Gaijin Invicta going against AIM Artemis. We'll see more, but we'll give you a chance to put in those hashtags in there in the comment section. Probably rest a little bit because we are going in for a quick break, and we'll see you in a bit.
If you would like to get exclusive content updates, previews, and events, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notifications. Stay frosty, soldiers. And welcome back, guys, to the Valkyrie series of Garena Call of Duty Mobile. So far, we've seen 2 matches against 4 teams already, and we're heading over to third. We are your commentator right now. I am Neptune, the Gentleman Garcia. Together with me is the amazing Cuckoo. And Cuckoo, what do you think will be happening for the remainder of this match?
Well, what do I think will happen in the remainder of this match? It's going to be interesting because we're gonna see right now. We are now on halftime here. Two series has been done, and now we're gonna see the standings here for all the teams after those two series. And like what we have discussed earlier before we go to break, Team Velvet is at number one right now with 11-1. Gaijin Invicta now has 10-2 on second place. So this is where we would see Neptune. We're in NU Genesis and XDG LXIX. That's going to be crucial for XDG. That's that game. Now, on the next game that we're going to have, we're going to see 21 Huntress and Team Eve. I'm not pretty sure if Team Eve, if they win, if they can still get a spot here. But I mean, I think it's still early for the group stages. We might say that later, like next week. But for the meantime, here are the scores. Just a recap, guys. Team Velvet getting a 3-0 donut here against Team Sukeban, and then Gaijin Invicta getting a 3-0 donut as well against AIM Artemis. How about you, Neptune? What do you think would be this next matchup that we're gonna do commentate here? 21 Huntress versus Team Eve, Malaysia versus Singapore.
Well, it is interesting to see Malaysia going against Singapore as we have the 2100s in here. Katniss always leading the pack with those kills from the previous matchup that we've seen. We have Sakura, Idora, and Ataira together with Fox in there. Fox has been seen as an MVP as well, so this is a strong team that we're seeing. But I'm not counting out Team Eve just yet. So far, despite of their scores, they were able to get in qualifiers and reach this point. So I want to cheer on Team Eve. I think they're just looking for their chance to go in and probably their chemistry to go in for this match and probably get a few wins on the remainder of these matches.
And on the other side, like you mentioned, Team Eve, let's not count them out yet. Probably, I mean, there are teams that are improving along the way, you know what I mean? So let's see here. We have Cherry, Angel, Simp, Chewy, and Lyric. Again, they just, got together and they are playing and enjoying this Valkyrie series. They qualified into the group stages. So I think they deserve this spot that they have right now. And now we see the head-to-head team MVP player highlights here on the 2100 side, Katniss. And we saw her from last night, Neptune. She always do the carrying a lot for her team. And on the other side, Cherry for Team Eva. Based on their statistics, it's not the usual that we see from the other ladies team that we have here in the group stages. So what do you think about this, Neptune?
Well, I think judging from the MVP, it's a balanced team in here. Once again, we have in there we have Team Eve who went in to have some fun. Hopefully they're still enjoying themselves, because the more fun that they have playing, the more chemistry, the more, or the great communication they will have for their team. So I want to see more from Team Eve, and we have 21 Huntress in here banning firing range as Team Eve bans crossfire. Let's see. It is standoff wherein 21 Huntress will pick for hardpoint.
Yes, and 21 Huntress picked off standoff here for hardpoint. Firing range and crossfire got banned here. Kind of interested on what Team Eve will pick on the second map. Again, they're on the edge of their seats right now because they're currently last place in the standings, and the bans will now be Summit and Crash. Let's see what will be the Search and Destroy map. It's going to be firing range. I think this is an easy pick for Team Eve, like we saw them against Team Velvet before.
Indeed. I mean, this is a choice of Team Eve because of their familiarity of this map. So we'll have to see. This might be it. This might be their game on Search and Destroy. And we
will be going in and check out the bans from the side of for the game of domination, and we'll have to wait which map will be banned. And there goes Crash and Crossfire once again being banned, and standoff. Ooh, 21 Huntress in here. I think they really want to fight on standoff for the respawn games of this matchup, Cuckoo.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to downplay Team Eve because again, Team Eve is currently right now at the bottom spot with no wins at all and nine losses for them as well. So 2100, this is their time to actually get some wins, maybe get a 3-0 against Team Eve. I'm not counting them out. I mean, we might see a surprising win here against team or for Team Eve rather. And let's see what will happen here now as we actually are now closing into the game. Again, this is going to be in standoff in a hard point. We saw a lot of this one already in this Valkyrie series. So let's see if Team 2100 can actually get that early lead against this Team Eve.
Well, I think when we talk about early, it is 2100 in there being first, but Angel will be going in for the first kill, and there goes Team Eve. This might be it. This is a great start for Team Eve right here. Simp in there going in for a double kill on that KRM. Wow. And this is it. I'm really excited for Team Eve right now.
Well, we saw this type of game from the previous two series that we had already, and I hope that Team E can actually get this done and make sure they secure this hard point. However, 2100 taking it back from them. Ooh, nice. Team E able to actually surprise us with their gameplay earlier on here.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that Team Eve might have on their pockets, but right now the scores will be coming in as we go in for getting close to the next hard point. Now, as we can see on the minimap, we have the teams rushing in on B2. We have Tyra in here just covering the perimeter, and we have a Team Eve moving in along. I think it's a window push in there from Team Eve, and Katniss might be ready for them at that point. And there goes Lyric, will try to go in for the kill. Ooh, the spray in there from Lyric. Chewy right now going in for the push as well. And will this be a successful contention from Chewy? Chewy in there, chewing it out, but Sakura got a best of her on that KRM, Goku.
And you know what? 2100's advantage here against Team Eve is their rotation. Team Eve doesn't know how to rotate. I've seen them already, like from day number one. They're struggling. They're struggling with the rotation, especially in the hard point or even in a domination matchup. So right now, the lead is now with 2100s, and really, really good rotations here. Sakura already coming in, able to actually get one out. But ooh, Cherry will be able to secure the spot still there. But looks like Team 2100s already got it.
Yeah, I mean, they are taking a huge lead. This might actually, this is breaking my heart right now, because I thought they will Team Eve might have their chance, but I don't want to stop dreaming just yet. As you can see, we have Team Eve right now going in for this takeover of B3, and Cat is right now finishing them off. Chewy in the rotation. Well, when you mention about rotation, I think it's more of where to go and how to hold, because they are aware of the map, they are aware of the time. It just so happens that 21 Huntress goes in there all together and contest the hard point. That's why they are dominating those areas on this fight, Google.
Right, and you know what we have now? Team E versus Team 2100 at the bakery, but Katniss showing us why she is the MVP of 2100, able to actually secure that spot. But on the backside of it, Angel trying to go for the Sparrow, but she will actually be taken out by 2100. Katniss still trying to do her job, and now Sim with a War Machine trying to get in. Sentry Gun will be destroyed. Oh, but Eudora will be behind her. Look at Eudora. Look at where she put the transfer shield. What a nice one for Idora.
And what a good block in there from Idora and positioning as well. The Shock RC will be in there to stop anyone who goes in. They have 32 seconds remaining in here. Team Eve are trying to move in, but the way I'm looking at the rotation of the members of 21 Huntress, they try to cut them off before they rush in onto the hard point. They cut anyone who goes in around before they go straight and capture them. But here we go, 10 seconds into the next hardpoint. Lyric will try to go in for the kill, and there you go. We have a Lyric in there covering the perimeter as well, but Fox a little too quick in there, and ooh, the Goliath will be released. Will Fox be able to get away from the Goliath right here? FHJ will not make it, and here we go. Scores right now, 70 to 134. How do you read this?
Well, most definitely 2100s will take this win. I guess it's too late for the XS1 Goliath coming from Angel, and Angel is trying to battle with the XS1 Goliath as well. It's kind of like Transformers right now here at the hotel yard. But like what I said, it is way too late as Team 2100s only need 7 points to get this win. Ooh, this is the second XS1 Goliath coming from Team Eve. This is Cherry now, not Angel.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Angel was taken down in their, Cherry went in and take over. The scores is raking in from their side. So the thing is, Team Eve just needs to take a hold, probably beat 2100 to the next hard point and clear them up. As we can see, Simp is hanging on this room. The Goliath is on their way. 7 points has not moved from the side of 2100. And this is the fighting chance from Team Eve. They do have this. But there you go, as Sakura cleans it up. The scores will be raking in, and the win goes into 2100.
Yeah, and Sakura with that push onto the window, able to actually secure a spot there and able to destroy every single lady from Team Eve. And that's going to be the match for Team Eve versus 2100. And I actually do put kudos to Team Eve, still trying, even though they are almost going to be defeated there with 143 points already for Team 2100. Now we switch over here to our post-game breakdown as Team Eve's Angel will get the MVP honors. And on the other side, it's going to be Tyra of 2100.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's a good, I think it's 30 points that Team Eve was able to recover in there. They were able to stop 2100 in there at 143. And you know the meaning of 143, so these are ladies in here. But anyways, they were able to stop the scores in there, was able to recover 30 points. So if that happened a little bit early into the game, I'm still hopeful for Team Eve. I think they have been practicing. They have been studying the movements of the enemies, and this is the result. This is the first, well, not really first time that we've seen a 108 and 150, but from Team Eve with that battling chance against 2100, they might get their first win on this game.
Yeah, every single day, Team Eve is improving. But again, this is the big stage, so you don't. I mean, you can improve during the big stage, but not as what Team Eve is experiencing right now. They really need a lot of practice. They really need a lot of improvement so that they can actually get that win against all these other ladies' team. And I just hope and pray that they can actually get a win in this Search and Destroy map, wherein they were able to get the map pick, which is we're going to be seeing firing range again, Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sick of firing range, but I like to see the strategies happening in here. Katniss right now, as you see, Katniss rotation always on the A side in here from 2100 and will be backed off. So it's a 2-3 or 2-1-2 defense in here from side of 2100. Now we'll have to see how will Team Eve goes in for attack at this point.
Right, and right now we have the attacker sides on to Team Eve, and I think they're trying to think on how they will push either A side or B side. Look at the positioning of 21 Huntress right now. They are in total control right now, able to see, I think, every single opening here where Team Eve is going, and looks like Team Eve is going for a hard push over at the B side.
Enemy in sight.
And Simp here will try to push in first. There's only one player right inside there. Tyra is on the far left side of our screens, and ooh, that's it for Simp.
And Simp has been taken down. Angel was able to take down two. Tira and Sakura has been killed. But there you go. Cherry and Lyric will be taking down Angel, the only one remaining on 1v2. Will Angel be able to clutch this? The first kill in there from Angel. Another one for a 1v1. Katniss going against Angel. How quick will Katniss be on the snipes? And Angel in here on the AR. Switching over to a melee. Will she be able to go in? The shots from the side. Angel will try to go in for the flank, and ooh, didn't look the other way. I think she got stuck, and Katniss was able to take that kill. That might have been a good clutch in there from the side of Angel. Unfortunately, she was stuck in there by the bomb side, Goku.
Yeah, so she was trying to plant the bomb, right? So if she was trying to plant the bomb, I guess she would just better fight against Katniss, right? In that type of situation. So I'm not sure of their decision there, but right now we're on round number 2 between these two teams, 21 Huntress and Team Eve, and looks like Katniss is showing us the skills of her sniper.
Yeah, I don't think that was a plan. It's just a move to get around. And ooh, Katniss was hit back in there. And Katniss will be backing off with only a few HP. Simp doing great job in there on the sniper as well. Lyric trying to avoid any shots. And there you go, Sakura taking down Chewie. In there, we have another kill. Katniss on the snipes. 2 girl down already from side of Team Eve. And another quick snipe from Katniss in there. I think there will be another one. Ooh, Simp getting the best of her, and we'll try to go in. Man of War gameplay in here. No plan happening just yet. We have Katniss and Dora going for the push, and Dora for the kill. 2-0 on the scores right here.
And Katniss again showing off with the sniper, able to, I think, get 2 or 3 kills in that round. She already has 4 kills in the Search and Destroy map. And right now, still on the attack mode is Team Eve. I hope that they can actually get a win on this one. They are on the attack mode. Usually, Neptune, whoever is on the attack mode has the advantage, right?
Well, that usually is the case. But we'll have to see. We'll have these. So far, we've seen great plays in there from Team Eve. It's just that they cannot sustain those skills because at some point, it's either they're left with a 1v1. And here we go. I think the rush is on once again on the B. And I think this has been expected by 21 Huntress. They've seen this on the previous match. And I think Fox is just getting ready. Footsteps all around in there. And there you go. The first push. Sakura was ready in there. Taking out Cherry. Angel has been killed. And that brings Team Eve in a low chance of survival. And there you go. Quickly and swiftly, Fox goes in for a double kill.
And you know what? I think Team Eve's hesitation on actually pushing inside the B side actually gave them the lose at that point, because it gave time for 21 Huntress to actually go for the backup. There were only 2 players right at B side at that time, and now Angel will get wiped out there by Katniss, and Sakura will take out Simp, and now Jerry, ooh, knocked out Dora. It's going to be a 3v4 situation, but no, 2v4 now. 21 Huntress just really is better than Team Eve.
Well, Lyric right now being stuck on the sniper, and well, yeah, it is evident they have their place in here. 21 Huntress have good coordination compared to Team E. Well, we have Lyric right now. I think back up in the corner, and there you go. Fox finishing them off. That was a difficult position for Lyric in there. Nowhere to run, then a sniper in hand. There's really a low chance for a win at that point, Cuckoo.
Yeah, definitely. Really had no choice at that point. She was just stuck.
Enemy in sight.
That's the dead end for Lyric. And right now, again, the hesitation for Team Eve. They better remove that one from their system, or else it'll be the same situation all over again. And see, look at the third lady able to actually to get a spot there at the B side, and now looks like someone from the A side will try to go for the backside, but nope. Katniss will control and maybe will try to just stay at the B side to defend.
Yeah, this is a game of information. So I think 2100 has a great way of getting and relaying information. As you can see, the free fire in there from Angel prompting the team to go in. Cherry has been taken down. Angel has been killed as well, and Lyric in here still struggling. Will try to go in for a sniper kill. Team chase right now, and there you go. Simp and Chewy will be killed. It's now left to Lyric once again, and Edora will be going in for that kill that time.
And this is just so sad for the Singaporean fans right now for Team Eve. Team Eve really didn't get a win when they were on the attacking side. Now the score is 5-0, match point for 21 Huntress.
Well, I wouldn't say it's sad, but I would like to for them to celebrate at some point because they were able to reach it to their level. I think they are aware of that, and right now they just want to show, or probably just they just want to find out if they have what it takes. And Sakura in there goes in for the Angel, and will that be a second? No, Chewy goes in for the Malwar gameplay against Sakura. Chewy right now together with Lyric is going in for the Bravo push, trying to go in for the turnaround. I think they've seen Katniss in here, that's why they went in for the flank. But with the numbers in here, 2v4, Dora for the kill against Chewy. It's now left to Lyric once again. QQ9 gameplay, will that work as a timer runs out? We have Lyric in here trying to go in far away, and I think this is it. This is the game. It will be a 6-0, and 2100 takes this win.
Yes, indeed, Neptune. It was just a really one-sided matchup there in that search and destroy. Even though Team Eve was the one who picked the map, which is firing range, we saw the skill set of each team's. It is really way too far. 2100 is far, far better than Team Eve right now. I mean, with the communication, also with the rotation, and also with Team Eve's hesitation on trying to push either sides. I think they only tried the B side, not really try the A side push. So that basically cost them that win here. And now MVP to Katniss here on the post game breakdown with 9 total kills, with 1 death and 1 assist. Wow, what a stat line there! Just only got killed once, and then for Team Eve, Angel with 4 kills and 6 deaths. What do you think about this matchup now, Neptune?
Yeah, well, 2100 has been proven to be better than Team Eve, but we've seen in their Team Eve came a little bit close, was able to go on a 1v1, was stuck in there, and I think from Team Eve's side, with that chance, I think it also reduced their I wouldn't say reduce their morale, because they're here to come in for fun. And Team Eve, if you're hearing me right now, hopefully you're still having fun for this game, because you are doing great to be able to reach this level. It's just you need to have more time together, practice more, strategize more, find out how to get better on these games, and they might be here on probably the next all girls series. So I'm still hopeful to see Team Eve fight it out on the rest of these matches.
Yeah, practice makes perfect here, Neptune. So most definitely, Team Eve will become better. For the meantime, I mean, it's not yet over. The series is not yet over, guys. We are now in the domination matchup here between 21 Huntress and Team Eve. Let's just hope that Team Eve will have a different game plan here compared to the two other game plans that they had. Probably kind of like when they were in hard
Enemy in
point.
sight.
Let's see if they can actually take Bravo here. Just right outside the hotel yard.
Yeah, and there you go. Bravo in there will be taken halfway by 2100s, and they have their cover in there. And there you go, the double capture from the side of 2100s as we have Team Eve trying to go in for an all-out push from the other side. Cherry is in there trying to take peeks. We'll see a little bit too late on those triggers, and Idora right now is just guarding. Ooh, taking down Cherry in there. And will be taken down by Simp on that KRM. And there you go, Lyric right now trying to go in from the sides, checking out how to get that Bravo. Now at this point of this game, I would say Bravo is less likely to be controlled that easily. I would recommend for Team Eve to go in for Alpha or split between Alpha and Charlie and funnel in or what do you call this, spawn trap 2100s for Bravo if they will be able to do so.
Yeah, you are correct on that one, Neptune. Bravo is really way out in the open, so what Team Eve needs to do here is to push that A site together with the defense at the C site. Maybe we can actually see them win against the 2100s, but looks like they're still focusing on that Bravo side right outside the hotel yard. Lyric trying to defeat Fox there, but Fox will get the better of it. Now Simp, I think they have a chance here going for it at Bravo, but there we go. Someone was defending it really well from the 2100 side. 52-31. What's gonna happen now, Neptune? Do you still think that Team Eve has a chance here?
I believe everyone has a chance. It's just a matter of time. But right now, I don't think with the time given for Team Eve, they are getting close to the 75 mark. They need to step it up, go in for those Bravo hit. But Fox right now is in here trying to go stop them from doing so, and there you go. I think they heard me. They tried to go in, but has been taken down by Sakura on that Sparrow. Tiro right now is in there, will be taken down by Cherry, and with 3 points remaining for the first half of this match, this goes for 21 Huntress.
Get ready for the next round.
And 21 Huntress just showing them who's far better right now in this matchup that they have against Team Eve. I've seen the rotation of Team Eve. Again, they have to be better with the rotation. They don't really have to focus much on the Bravo side. They can actually try to go onto the opposing side. Right now, Team Eve is at A side, so they probably have to focus now on the Charlie side because again, they're having a hard time right now. Just right there in the middle. It's a really an open field that 2100 is able to actually defend.
Indeed, and a few things that I've seen so far is some of teams can go in for the far side fake push. So the fake capture until the rest of teams go in for the defend and then take over the middle. And well, 21 Huntress right now, I think they know those tactics, and I believe we won't be seeing that from Team Eve right here. Judging from their rotation, they tried to go in for a Charlie capture here, but was stopped off, and everyone's heading just to Bravo right now. And we have a great hold of Bravo by Idora, and no one is taking her down just yet.
And right now, Team 2100 still able to defend both Bravo and Charlie. On the rotation-wise, on the map, you can see Team Eve is trying. Team Eve is trying to actually check on all of the ways going either to the Bravo side or even into the Charlie side. And there you go. You saw there a little bit of Team Eve there, but then again, Team 2100 Again, really good with that defense against Team Eve.
Heads up, team.
That was almost a capture for Charlie in there. If probably a perimeter search or a perimeter round for Team Eve, and two goes for a capture, while the rest goes in and hold Alpha. But right now we have a triple cap in there from the side of 21 Huntress, and the scores will be pouring in for them, and all they have to do is to defend and make those kills. This will be a quick ending for this match, as 2100 in there is not giving up on any points. Fox right now doing a great job. I think it's Edora on highest frags in here, and Fox, ooh, another kill, not yet being taken down, and with 5 points remaining, 4 points, 3, 2, and 1. There goes the game and the win for 2100.
And as I expected, Neptune 2100 will be able to defeat Team Eve with a 3-0. Again, that's the third donut that we have tonight. And again, kudos to whatever Team Eve is doing right now. They're really trying. They're really trying to get a win, especially in that hardpoint match. That was really close for Team 2100. So again, for the next time when we see Team Eve again, hopefully, since today's a Friday, so where we don't have any Valkyrie series for tomorrow and the next day, so might as well for Team Eve. That's gonna be their chance to do practice, maybe try to do scrims with these ladies, and try to be better coming in on Monday, so that they can actually maybe get a chance to get at least one win or maybe two against all these 7 teams.
Well, regardless of whether they get a win, with experience that they have, I think that will be great for their team as well if they continue on and battling on tournaments just like this. But here we go. We have the breakdown for this match. It is Edora in there going in for the MVP, going with 20 kills and 19 assists, only 6 deaths at this point. And on the other side, we have Angel in there going in for 14 or 11 kills, 14 deaths, and 4 assists for Team Eve. And here is the results. We have a 3-0 in favor of 2100. So there goes the match. Wow, so far, Cuckoo, this is starting to look like day 1. I'm still excited to see how the next match will end up. But before we go there, I'd like to see some of the highlights for this game.
And going into the highlights, Neptune, we saw here Team Eve with an early lead. We actually almost thought that their gameplay all of a sudden changed. And after this first hard point, going into the second onwards, 2100 just showed them who has a better rotation. And this is the Transformer battle there. Goliath versus Goliath. And going into the Search and Destroy, this is going to be a really bad game here for Team Eve. They basically hesitated a lot trying to come in when they were on the attacking side. They had a chance to probably get some points here, maybe try to psych out Team 2100. Unfortunately, they gave a lot of time for 2100 to actually recover from whatever devastation that they may suffer. And now moving into the domination matchup, whoever gets the Bravo, like what I said, will be dominating this game. And it is just 2100. I mean, I think Team Eve didn't really get one, right? For Bravo?
Bravo not. It was almost double cap in there as they go in for Alpha and Charlie. But at that point, once after Charlie has been taken back, that is where 2100 went in for a triple cap. So knowing that Team Eve went all in on Charlie, 2100 was able to read that, went into Alpha, and go in for a triple capture.
Yeah, and you know what? They are probably listening to us right now, Neptune, because we were talking about earlier going at the A and Charlie, And
Mhm.
now with the MVP, we have 21 Eudora with 12 average kills, 6 average death, and 17 average assist. Wow, a lot of assists for this lady. And this is actually your favorite player from 21 Huntress, right, Neptune?
Yeah, I mean, from with that clutch that she did on Search and Destroy in Tunisia at some point, that was well, Edora was able to show me that it can be done. But right now, for those of you who aren't here, hopefully, you can add Idora on your list for the Valkyrie honor. Don't forget, guys, hashtag Valkyrie and the player's name. So make sure there are no spaces in there, and hopefully your favorite will be chosen, will be selected, and we will have to see as to who they are at probably the end of the series. So we have seen three great battles in here. We are off to go in for a fourth, but we have to go in for a break right now before we see another fight of PH go versus PH. It's in NU Genesis and XDG LXIX. So hopefully you're ready. Put in those hashtags in there. Even if they haven't played just yet, you can also put it your favorite players in there. So, Cuckoo, let's go in for a break, and ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in a bit.
You fools. Just look around you. They are everywhere. They operate from the shadows, right under your noses. You have absolutely no idea what you're up against.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back here to Garena's Call of Duty Mobile Valkyrie series. And again, my name is Cuckoo TV, and I have here Neptune, the gentleman gaming, on my left side. And we have now the last match of the night. This is the main event, Neptune. This is what all of the Filipino fans are waiting for. This is XDG LXIX versus NU Genesis. As we go back onto the schedule of day 4, we see here just a recap for everyone just tuning into the live stream. We have Sukeban losing to Team Velvet with 3-0 score. Our AIM Artemis losing to Gaijin Invicta with a 3-0 as well. So 3 donuts already is what we have. So third donut is for Team E versus 21 Huntress. Will we see here, Neptune, will we see another donut, or will we see a 2-1 score between these two PH teams?
Well, we'll have to see. So far, both teams have showed us performed well on the previous days. And the reason why we mentioned this is a main event, because this will identify if XDG LXIX will be able to maintain their standing coming from last night. So this is the chance wherein XDG LXIX will be able to maintain second place, or probably move down under Gaijin Invicta. But there you go. We have NU Genesis right here with Ella, Bien, Flaco, Jella, and Jewel for this lineup. And as you can see, those finger guns, as Beef Mami has mentioned, are there. And I think they will be on fire as they start this next round.
Yeah, definitely. Flaco, I think Flaco is trying to invite us, Neptune. There you go. Any Genesis here. And you can actually vote for Flaco for Valkyrie Honor Award as well. And now switching over to Team XDG LXIX, we have Afia, Afro, Venice, Consta, Sika, and Yaki. And their MVP here, I think my favorite as of now is Afia. So let's see if Afia can continue on with her dominant gameplay. As we try to see here, also Consta is also one of the players that we need to look at together with Afro.
Well, Afia is in there from since day one, has shown us great skills. Was able to go in for those difficult kills and moves as well. So here we go, and I think it's XDG LXIX right now winning the coin toss, and let's see how they choose. Map 1 for hardpoint and map 3 for domination, as NU Genesis will be choosing their map for search and destroy. So this is interesting. This is interesting because we have in their XDG LXIX usually choosing a search and destroy map for the previous days. But right now, they will not be able to do so, and they're banning Crossfire as NU Genesis bans Standoff, and they go in for firing range.
And this is a lot of firing range already, Neptune. A lot of firing range for us and a lot of firing range for these ladies. But again, firing range, one of the OG maps here for Call of Duty Mobile. A really easy map to study, Neptune. So I think XDG LXIX trying to go for that easy pick for the meantime. Going for map number 2 is NU Genesis. They actually try to ban Crossfire and Tunisia. And if you remember Tunisia, it is always being played by XDG LXIX in Search and Destroy, and now they're playing in Standoff.
Yeah, standoff it is. So firing range and standoff, classic maps for these teams, and I'm quite interested in what domination map will be chosen by XDG LXIX as we go in for the ban. Crossfire and Summit has been banned, and Raid it is for domination. So different maps for different modes or for different games in here. This will be quite interesting, Kuku.
Yes, it will be interesting, especially in the raid map in domination, that Bravo site. It's going to be interesting who will be able to take over either XDG LXIX or NU Genesis. In the first map, we have firing range as well. Like what I said, it is an easy pick probably a safe pick as well for XDG LXIX. Maybe trying to try to get it hot first in the early stages of this series with NU Genesis as we start map number 1, guys. Again, between LXIX and NU Genesis, as Afia will start off with a first blood, but she will actually be taken down already as well.
And here we go. Venice right now is going in for the flank. I think they are covering this white warehouse just to make sure that they have an open spot to shot at when everyone, if anyone goes in against the hard point. There you go. Afro right now will be taking over on that white warehouse, as we have Yaki in here already on this on the lookout from behind. Now the hard point is in there. Flacco for the kill, and the way I'm looking at it, NU Genesis is going in for that first hard, as we have XDG LXIX in here trying to follow through, and we have Ella right now, and another one from the tower, another power position for our team. Yaki for the double kill, triple kill coming from Yaki in there, and Ella right now getting ready for this next for the next hard point.
Yeah, and Ella getting her own highlights there together with Team NU Genesis. Right now, we're on to the next hard point, and looks like LXIX will be able to take over of that one. An easy control earlier on here for LXIX. NU Genesis, they are really good with that engagement. Maybe they can use that to get those hard points in this earlier stages of this map.
Yeah, it's more of hardpoint is more of rotation, map awareness, and time awareness as well. So I think they need all those three to be able successful. And what a double kill in there coming from Bien, exploding that car with an FHJ, but unfortunately will be taken down by Zika in there. Flacco from NU Genesis will be going in, and Venice, what a good hold in there. Ooh, I think that was a take back off the hard point there from the side of XDG LXIX, as I thought it was NU Genesis who will be able to hold that that point at that time, but right now it goes in to the white warehouse as they have control in there, and LXIX right now still holding on.
Hardpoint lost.
Yeah, and Team LXIX, whoever controls that white warehouse, will be able to actually get a lot of points here. This is a really easy, for me, an easy area to actually defend, because they're just like two openings going inside that hard point. So it is actually good that NU Genesis was able to take advantage of this one. 30 seconds left for this hard point. I'm not sure if Team LXIX will try to go on to the next hard point and get ready for it. And now they're still trying to, challenge NU Genesis for this one. Then again, there's already a little time left, Neptune, as Team NU Genesis is now going on to the next hard point. So what a play here coming from NU Genesis. What a rotation.
Yeah, it's after that capture but by NU Genesis that I think XDG LXIX was or let go of their rotation, but we'll have to see how will they respond. NU Genesis already has a hard point, a lot of open places in here to go through from XDG LXIX. Scores right now still 85, leading from the side of LXIX. Now the question is, will NU Genesis be able to defend this and catch up on the scores? And there you go, the contention is on, and pandemonium is happening, and everyone else is just battling it out. Jewel right now trying to contest it with a Sparrow, and there you go, taking over before being taken down by Venice in there. And Kukuad, I am hoping that they'll be able to get back on this scores, otherwise this might be a win for XDG LXIX.
Yeah, it might be a win for LXIX. However, NU Genesis really fighting for it. This is the only time that we will see LXIX will have a long time to be able to capture this hard point right now. Now on to the next hard point, which is for me a really challenging hard point because it is really way out in the open. Someone needs to go in that white warehouse as soon as possible, Neptune.
Yeah, the white warehouse is a power position in here. It's it's close to both B1, B2, and B3. Well, that's actually B3. But right now we have in here a Fia doing some damage and trying to block off anyone who goes in from that B side. And there you go, Cluster Strike has been put in play. And the hard point is now cleared for anyone's taking. Flacco going in for the kill. There goes another hit from Flacco, taking down Afro right there. And the way I'm looking at it, guys, score streaks are ready. They're just waiting for a best time to let it go. Goliath is in there. We have Cluster Strikes in there. Angela goes in for the kill. And we have a Flacco in here. A double hit. But XDG LXIX still has the hard point.
Yeah, still has the hard point, and they're only down to just a little more score left here, and they might get the win. So if they get that next hard point, we're in. There's going to be a cluster strike happening right now at this hard point. Nobody can get in, says Valkyrie. LXIX will get this win. Neptune, what a gameplay for these ladies.
Yeah, this is halfway on the scores in there, the half-point lead in there, and I think XDG LXIX is holding it off, making it a little bit longer. Not quite sure what they're waiting for, and there you go. The scores starts to move, and the win goes into XDG LXIX for the first round.
Well, they actually waited for the cluster strikes. If you see, or if you saw the map there were two cluster strikes actually activated by NU Genesis, so they weren't able to finish them off right away. So they waited and waited and waited, and with that patience for Team XDG LXIX, they were able to get back in, and able to dominate NU Genesis and get that win. Easy win for XDG LXIX.
Yeah, scores in there is half from half scores in there. 74, if I'm not mistaken, 74-75 against 150 of XDG LXIX. And there you go. There goes the breakdown. We have Venice in here dominating this match with 26 kills, followed by Afia in there. 3 members in here with 20 kills, 20 or more. Now on the side of NU Genesis, it's Ella in there who was able to go in for 22 kills. It's not just about the kills, guys. That help. It's a capture and the taking the hard point that made them win. So there goes the scores, 150-74 in favor of XDG LXIX. We are now heading over to the next match, and that is Search and Destroy, that will be played on Standoff.
Yes, and this map is a pick of NU Genesis. This is actually a pick against XDG LXIX, because if you remember, for the past days that we have this Valkyrie series, LXIX has been playing a lot in Tunisia. So they banned Tunisia and picked a different map, which is Standoff. And let's see if XDG LXIX can play in a map like Standoff. I think they can definitely do that with their gameplay, with their skill set. But now the question is, now with NU Genesis, can they do a point here? Can they actually get a point against XDG LXIX? If not, it'll be a different story again, or it's going to be the same story actually, because we might see another donut here coming in, going to the domination round. But we are now starting Search and Destroy here. Go ahead, Neptune.
And here we go, as we can see a 2-3 split in here, and I think they are gathering from the side of Bravo for the side of NU Genesis. They have in their XDG LXIX, ooh, Yaki for the kill against Flacco, and there you go, they will be going in for the attack. Switching over, trying to flank in, and the plant is on. Oh, that was a fake plant in there, as Jella was just waiting. Jella is in there. Ooh, unable to stop that. And there are two members from that A site. This will be interesting. 36 seconds remaining. Bien has been taken down by Afro. We have a full squad still on XDG LXIX. Ella right now trying to take peeks. No one has been sighted just yet. Jella together with her. Will they be able to clutch this? Sika is holding on this point strongly and will not be letting go. Ella in there will be hit by Sika, and it is now left to Jella, but will be taken out by Afro. There goes the point. The 1-0 in favor of XDG LXIX.
And Jella actually had a chance there. She got the chopper. She got the chance to try to kill members of Team LXIX, but she actually waited and waited. Too much patience being shown by Jella, and Flacco will be the first one to get killed again here. Yaki with that QQ9.
And there you go, Sika in there going in. QQ9 is, I think this is a way-used weapon in here on this game. Jewel for the KRM gameplay against Yaki. And there you go, the plant is on from Sika. And Sika will just stay in there waiting for a new Genesis to go in for the rush. So far, they are splitting up. I think they are flanking, making sure that no one goes behind them. Here comes Jewel, will be taken down by Sika. And there you go, Bien and Ella. Bien on the sniper, a little bit of trouble right now. Will be hit by Afro, and there goes Ella. Will be taken down by Afro once again. And I thought that was a kill in there from Ella, and I believe it was. And there you go, Koku.
Yeah, and Ella, I would like to see a lot more of Ella using that sniper. We've seen Ella a lot from the previous days. Really good with that sniper. Maybe XDG is just really way too fast and dodging those sniping shots coming from Ella. Look at Ella right now as the plant has been made at A side again. I think we're seeing some pattern here for XDG LXIX, and I think and actually NU Genesis needs to actually do something about it. And now we see here Flacco able to actually eliminate Afro from the equation, and now it's going to be a 4v5 situation. We might see that XDG might lose this round.
Well, that's too early to say, Cuckoo, as we have in there Afia going against Jewel and Flacco right now. Ooh, Flacco against Venice in there, but Jella also against Afia. Well, this is a 2v3, a little disadvantage from XDG LXIX, but not too much for Sika. Sika goes in for the kill, and there goes another win. 3-0 on the scoreboard.
And that is just a wow gameplay there coming from XDG LXIX. I almost thought actually that they might lose that, but again, with their determination, Neptune, they were able to actually get that win. They're on the attacking side though. They are still focusing on that A site. I think Team NU Genesis needs to push even further at the A site so that they can actually defend it even better. And right now, Ella with a sniper going for that trophy system as well. Let's see if she can defend this area.
There you go, information has been shown near the tank. Ella was able to see, and I think with that vision as well, they will be going for the push, and there goes Afia for the kill. Sika against Flacco, and Jella taking out Sika and Yaki as well. Ooh, Afia going hot on that KRM, and there you go. It's now left to Bien right now, also on KRM. Will she be able to make this clutch? Bien in there regenerating and flanking. But there goes the way. There goes someone from XDG LXIX waiting for her. It's a difficult position right now for Bien. And there you go. Venice is just waiting and will go in for the kill. Getting closer to a match point for XDG.
Yes, indeed, and the Fia with that triple capture, or not triple capture, triple kill rather. I'm excited with the domination now. Anyways, Neptune, now we have 4-0 here for NU Genesis. they need to rethink their strategy here. It is not really working at all. They actually changed
Contact
their
with
strategy
enemy.
right at I think that was the
Target
third
down.
round, wherein they try to do a backside push. But now we see here Afia again with that KRM gameplay. Let's see how many kills she can get here. No, she will get stopped here by Jella of NU Genesis. Oh, looks like XDG might get destroyed here by NU Genesis.
Well, the bomb has been planted already. It's just about it's just by the time in there, and Sika was able to go in. Ooh, a kill by Jella, a double kill in the defusal, and this brings you correct, Goku. And you Genesis taking back 1 point on that match.
And the switch will happen also, Neptune. And if you noticed on that round, Team NU Genesis had changed how they rotated, and it actually affected how XDG rotated as well, and they actually got defeated. And let's see if they will do the same thing. But again, it's going to be a switch of sides here. Hey, look at XDG right now. They're just pushing in, trying to frag out NU Genesis, but it's actually firing back at them. Now down to 2 last players. Jella will get seen here by Afro. Afro will take her down. Let's see if Afro and Venice can actually clutch this. Ooh, Afro almost not able to get the kill with a QQ9. Let's see here, Neptune, if she can actually get this one done.
Well, the bomb has been captured already by Jewel. Now it's about, it just takes time for them to go in for the plant. There's plenty of time for plant in here. And if Venice and Afro has that patience, they will be able to take one off and probably go in for a finish. But we'll have to see. No information has been relayed just yet. Venice hasn't seen anyone goes in on that far side. But as we see on the map, it is NU Genesis going in there from side. Jewel almost taken down, and there you go. We have a Venice with a kill against Jewel. Bien taking down Afro in there, and what a hit! And there goes another point. NU Genesis taking back another. Will this be it, Cuckoo?
Well, we're not sure yet. Neptune. Well, XDG LXIX. I mean, they changed their the sides. Defending side is now on them. Now NU Genesis will have that advantage. Going on to the attacking side, and Ella with that shot. What a beautiful shot there, Neptune.
Yes, indeed, the peak and the shot, making sure it hit one of XDG's Venice in there, who has been taken down. The bomb is being planted in here, and let's see how XDG LXIX will be responding. We have a Jewel in here just waiting, and I think the smoke will be released. Will they be able to see through them and go in for the rush? And there goes the flank. Sika in there for the kill against Jella. We have in there Afro for the kill against Ella, and Bien going in for Afro. There goes a 2v2 right now. Who will go in for the kill next? And there goes Jewel for the hit, both at the same time. Jewel and Flacco was able to get that frag, making the win for NU Genesis.
And NU Genesis, where are they getting this energy, this extra energy right now, Neptune, that they're using right now in order to defeat LXIX? I'm not sure, but maybe someone told them on what they need to do. Someone already read whatever LXIX is doing right now. And let's see if LXIX will adjust to whatever gameplay NU Genesis is showing right now. The attack side is on NU Genesis. They are trying to push at the A site. Let's see if they can be successful.
And we'll have to see, and there you go. I think they have already been in there. Afia right now is waiting for some information, probably a plant, and Venice is right in there. Venice will try to go in for a wall bang. No one has been hit just yet. Footsteps will be heard by Afia, and Afia, I think, is going for the rush. Bien right now is in here. Might be seeing Sika in here. No shots being made just yet, and there you go. We have Bien taking down Sika. We have in there Afia going in against Flacco, and there goes the clear out, making this a match point for the side of XDG LXIX. And I think
I'm
This
not sure what
is
happened there, Neptune. She was waiting for the shot and for the kill. She might have just went for the kill early so that she won't be able to get killed by the next player who's supporting that. So again, that might be an error made here for NU Genesis. But again, match point right now for XDG LXIX. Oh, Bien will be able to see Venice. Venice will be taken down with a KRM. Let's see now QQ9 action here from Sika, killing off 2 players of NU Genesis. It is now a 3v4 situation. This is really crucial right now, Neptune, for NU Genesis.
indeed. It's match point already for XDG LXIX. They are holding on, seeing. Oh, there you go, Sika in there. Will 2 members of NU Genesis going for the push. Afia for the kill against Flacco. Flacco will be going down. Now there you go, a regroup from the side of XDG LXIX. 2 members left. Jewel still holding the bomb. Ella in there on the snipes. Will try to go in for the snipe, but there goes no kill. Ella is just getting information, giving it to Jewel to decide as to where to plan. And Jewel is in here just waiting on this hotel, asking, waiting for their chance. I think they will go for an A push here with only 43 seconds on the clock. Ella is getting the lead. I think they haven't seen Afia in there, but Afia, with what happened earlier, I think Afia might be going in. Ooh, Jewel for the takedown, and it is now a 2v2, and the plant is on. And here comes Yaki, not seeing the plant. Ooh, almost taken down in there, and there goes Ella for the kill against Sika. Sika taking down the down, and a double kill. 4-5. Wow.
Wow, that was a beautiful round, Neptune. NU Genesis just clinging and holding on at the edge of their seats. They need one more win, one more round, so that they can actually go into match point as well. Let's see what will be the plan now for XDG LXIX.
Well, I think XDG LXIX is rethinking their strategy. So far, it has not been working. Remember, they're outside of Tunisia right here. And, ooh, I think we've lost one of their member once again. This has happened from the previous match, and it is crucial. This is crucial. So hopefully this doesn't mean for a loss once again from XDG LXIX. Flacco and the rest of the teams are on attack. Now they are holding on. They are holding their ground and waiting for the push from NU Genesis. And Venice right now is in here, I think, just getting in, giving those grenades to get an information if it hits anyone. But Afia is just listening in here, waiting for someone to push, and there goes the bomb being planted. Afia right now together with 2 members in here. Ooh, Jewel will be taking out Bien, killing Venice in there. Sika taking down Jewel, and here we go, a hit by Afia. And will this be it? It is a 2v3 battle in favor. Oh, another kill! It is now left to Bien right now, who is struggling to survive as Afia goes in for the kill and a defusal once again. And there you go. Regardless of losing one member, it's strategy and coordination that made them win.
Right, and Afia with those beautiful, surprising shots over to NU Genesis. And we saw as well a player, I didn't see her name, but it was NU Genesis trying to jump around at that, I think that was a box, right behind the box. And all of a sudden, Afia just showed up with the KRM, able to destroy NU Genesis. And even though that they lost Yaki was the one that they lost in the game. I think she got disconnected or whatever happened to her. I hope she's okay. But look at the post game breakdown. This is the most beautiful search and destroy for tonight, Neptune, because we saw a really close battle between these 2 teams, and NU Genesis Flacco MVP for their team, and then for the other side, we have Sika. But again, I think Fia made the game changer for XDG LXIX there.
Yeah, I mean those corner checks and those one shot, one kill from that KRM. Undoubtedly, Afia should be part of your vote. For those of you who are in here who are voting or deciding to vote for a Valkyrie honor, don't forget hashtag Valkyrie and the player name, and hopefully those members that was shown earlier will be part of them. Now here we go. Map number 3, the third round, the last and final match for today. Domination of XDG LXIX going against NU Genesis. Will this be a 3-0, a donut, or will NU Genesis be able to get back 1 point from this game, Kuku?
Well, NU Genesis has a chance here against XDG LXIX. However, this is a pick of XDG. It's going to be raid in domination. I think they've already practiced well enough after those 3 days of Valkyrie series. So I think my pick here would be XDG LXIX, but they have to make sure that all 5 players are connected in the game, because I mean, we've seen a lot of disconnections already from Team XDG. I mean, from yesterday as well. If they actually didn't lose in the hard point yesterday, they might still be undefeated, Neptune. So we are now starting, and let's see what will happen.
So Alpha and Charlie has already been taken, and Bravo will be the next point of choice. Here comes Avia going in. Oh, what a hit in there against Jella, but Ella was waiting in there. So 2 members is on this area, and Alpha slowly being taken by XDG. Now Bravo is being left alone. Only picks and steps in there from the side of XDG LXIX. Now getting close to a early triple cap in here, but will be stopped. But Bravo will be captured by XDG LXIX. Now how will NU Genesis respond to this? Because if they keep this up, the scores might be pouring in against them, Kuku.
Yeah, definitely, and again, with XDG trying to go for that triple cap right away. Looks like they will indeed get that early triple capture. This will just blow up the lead here, and actually, Charlie right now getting challenged here by NU Genesis. But Yaki is back. She got better connection now, Neptune. And let's see here, Bien trying to push in at the Bravo side, but no, Flaco will probably take Charlie now, Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, it's imperative that XDG LXIX takes more points in there on the first half. Because if what happened earlier happens again this time, and the scores are too close against each other, if one member has been or will be disconnected, that might be a problem for them. So I think that is one of the strategy. What XDG LXIX has in mind. They need to get there early and sustain it up until probably past the second half of this game.
Yeah, you really have a good point there, Neptune. They really need to make that early lead, early scores. But then again, we're going to have the first half now about to end with 62 points already for XDG LXIX. Sika destroying 2 players there. Jewel and Ben will be taken down. Sika will then be destroyed by Ella. And like what you said, early lead will be good for XDG because there's a history for their team that one of their players will get disconnected. So this is a really good first half for XDG.
Indeed, and there you go. That ends the first half in there in 75-30. A great lead. Hopefully they will be able to sustain it, and all members are stay connected on this game. And let's go into the second half, Goku.
Yeah, let's go on to the second half as Alpha and Charlie, as usual, will be taken by either of the sides. Now the question is, will be the Bravo side. The Bravo side in this type of map, really challenging as well. It's really an open area, especially, I mean, actually from all angles, to be honest. So let's see. Ooh, looks like LXIX will be able to take control of Bravo early here. And looks like NU Genesis needs to do better with the rotation here in order for them to win. If you want to win against XDG, you have to have a better rotation than them.
And there you go, Ella right now going in for the kill. Might try, but Afia with a Sparrow will just stop them. And they cannot go past Afia just yet. Afia in there trying to go in for the kill against Ella. And there you go. Ella, even with that quickness, was hit by Afia. And there goes Ella respawning. Will try to take revenge against Afia as Jewel has been taken down. But I think this is a good hold from XDG LXIX. They have a good cover as to the spawn point of NU Genesis. Thus, they are preventing them from going in. But Charlie will be captured as well. And there you go. I think that was a triple cap with Bien in there with War Machine being stopped. Bravo almost. Oh, slowly being captured by NU Genesis. But I think this is too late. With the lead that we have on this game, scores will still be pouring in from XDG LXIX, and the quickness, the response in there of their team will take it back, Cuckoo.
Yeah, and you know what? NU Genesis trying to take Bravo here, but again, it might be way too late already. I mean, they're already close. XDG is already close on getting that win. They might want to try go to Alpha instead of the Bravo side. That is a possibility here, but looks like they're going to go for Bravo here. Afro will be able to take this one. And once they take this one, Neptune, this is going to be all she wrote for Team XDG LXIX.
Yeah, there was a chance in there for NU Genesis as they go in for a double capture. It just so happened they weren't able to hold that point. So Ella is in there, just waiting for anyone to come out from Charlie from this side. Bravo slowly being captured as Alpha is being taken by XDG. So both will be stopped, and the rain of fire from both sides, XDG and NU Genesis with the cluster strike. And here comes Venice in there, almost going in for the B, captured, and the Goliath will be released by Bien. Is there enough time? I don't think there is. It is already getting close and halfway through. A repeat on the scores earlier, 150 to 74. There goes the match, and there goes the donut.
Yeah, there's going to be another donut. So 4 donuts for today, Neptune. And I was expecting that NU Genesis might get a win or two against XDG LXIX. But again, with XDG's Afia really showing us how she plays. She is a really good player indeed. And let's try to check out the post-game breakdown and see how she did well here in this domination match here on Raid. There we go. She is the MVP for LXIX with 3 captured sites, and on the other side, Flacco with 4 captured sites and a 13-14-7 KDA. Afia got a 21-10 and 2 KDA, so that's a really good stat line there, Neptune, for Afia, right?
Indeed. I mean, Afia has been shown several times in there making some damage, and there you go, the Grand Slam win for this match from XDG LXIX. And we were expecting, as you can see, a repeat of what happened from Hardpoint in there. Exact numbers 150 and 74. It's only in the first part that they were given a chance, but when XDG LXIX goes in and they get heated up, that's when they pour it on and make sure that no one beats them. So there we have the highlights of this game, Goku.
Yeah, there we go. We have the first highlights here coming into the Hardpoint matchup, and the explosion there. You saw that earlier, killing off 2 players. But again, it was close midway through. But then again, we have LXIX able to secure all the other hard points. Team NU Genesis was stuck was stuck at 74 points there until the very end. And you can see there, Jewel's really trying hard to capture that hard point.
Yeah.
And you can actually see also here, we see a cluster strike being done by NU Genesis, trying to delay things up for Afia to actually capture that first hard point. But then again, Afia just focused on killing instead, as she usually does. Flacco, MVP for the NU Genesis side, trying to make her way through, trying to get the points. But again, once the 74 points went on NU Genesis, they were just like stuck at that point, and the win goes to LXIX.
And this is that point where they didn't go in for that hard point because of that cluster strike. Now, this is an interesting search and destroy for XDG LXIX and NU Genesis, because we've seen NU Genesis trying to come back on those points. It just so happened that XDG LXIX has a Fia in there doing some damage, making clear shots against the teammates and or against the enemy team. And remember the last part of this match. It is important to have all teams in there, but it's a good thing that XDG LXIX kept their composure in there and was able to move on and take the win on that last match. This is where Afia goes in for that KRM. She was on fire, and there you go. And this is a domination that we've just seen, where there was a repeat of the scores, and it was just a trade-off early on, Kuku, from the first half of the match.
Yeah, a lot of early trades here in the domination round. And again, I would like to go back to the search and destroy. I thought Fia went on Super Saiyan mode on that final moments of that game. She was just all out. She was just showing off that she's an amazing player. And there you see in that domination round, it is a one-sided matchup there. Raid was a pick of XDG LXIX, and it basically got the better of Team NU Genesis.
And we're going to show you guys the MVP of this match. And like you keep hearing from us, it is a Fia in here from XDG LXIX with 18.33 average kills in there. Ooh, it's a low average death this time, and assist of 6.33, and getting close to that 3K mark on the average score. Now, for those of you voting off for the Valkyrie Honor Award, hopefully we will see the name Afia on those hashtags. So don't forget, it's hashtag Valkyrie and the player name.
Yes, you are correct with that. That is in order for you to support for your favorite player who actually will win the MVP honors at the end of this series. Again, this is the Valkyrie series of Garena's Call of Duty Mobile. So let's see who will be the MVP. I mean, Afia might be one of the favorites out there, together with the other players that we've been mentioning. Like, we also have Flacco for NU Genesis. And now let's see the updated standings here after 4 days of Call of Duty Mobile action. Now on number 8 still, Team Eve with 12 loose. On 7th, Sukeban, 210 at 7th. 6th, we have NU Genesis with a 3-9 score with 3 points only. And then on 5th, 21 Huntress getting up there. NU Genesis getting down. So they're now at 5th with a win-lose record of 5-7.
And we have in there AIM Artemis still maintaining their position in 4th place. We have Gaijin Invicta kicked off too quickly, going in the 3rd place, as we have seen XDG LXIX take that donut, winning and balancing off the scores
once again with Team Velvet. So this is quite interesting, guys. Team Velvet from Singapore and XDG LXIX from the Philippines just going head to head. And here are the schedules for our group stages day 5. The first match will be NU Genesis going against a Gaijin Invicta. Team E will be going against Sukeban. AIM Artemis going against 21 Huntress, and XDG LXIX going against Velvet. Remember, guys, mark the date. It is a May 10th in there, same time, 8 p.m., guys, and you will be joined by me together with Goku on commentary.
Yeah, definitely. And this is a watch game here. The last game, XDG LXIX versus Team Velvet. That would basically change the whole standings after whoever wins that series. So it is going to be an exciting main event for Monday. And right now, Neptune, I think this is it for us for day number 4 here. Again, we would like to thank Garena for this wonderful series. Again, my name is Kuku TV, and I have here Neptune, the Gentleman Gaming. Again, this is Garena's Call of Duty Mobile Valkyrie series, and you guys have a good night to everybody.